I love you, man.
All right, it's all happening. Welcome to Friday night, everybody. The new screen with the voices behind it. We hope it works. If not, I'll fix it. Anyway, our DM for Friday night's game is none other than Joe Numbers. Take it away, sir. It's all yours.
It's Joe Numbers, Joe813210. Glad to be here, guys. And let's go ahead and do introductions, and let's start off with Sling this time.
Good evening. Urosh54 playing Sling, the blade singing elf, and he has a little bit of fighter in him too because he likes to dual wield. And gonna take some risks tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Stacy.
Fury Fate here playing Stacy, the Queen of Goblins, and I think I have some other titles that I kind of forgot already. Because we didn't play last week, so yeah, my goldfish memory doesn't go that far.
Nola.
Hi everybody, I am CJ and I am playing Nola Vale, who is a Wood Elf Laser Monk. My voice is deeper because I'm in the midst of a cold and not because my second testicle finally dropped. It's gonna be a fun game.
I didn't need to know that. Thank you for oversharing.
You're welcome.
Voila.
Good evening, this is Zelakar. I am playing a Tiefling Warlock. Voila!
Who we got left? That Rob Tui prick. There we go.
The
Yeah.
guy that's gonna die.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Prick here. I am playing a first level elf paladin, as it says right underneath my picture. And I have enough experience already to be second level, but we haven't rested, so I'm very excited to not die. Thank you.
Wouldn't that be the pits when you get to level 3, but you're still level 1 and then still
Right?
die?
Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, it has been a little while, so a small recap was the last sort of section that you cleared out over this way was following some goblins that Stacy sent to their death, and you found some spiders. You cleared out some spiders. You found a cold rune, and Sling set it off, causing himself a little bit of hassle. But other than that, you're well and healthy. It looks like. What are the wishes of the party?
Is that a portcullis in front of us?
Your nemesis.
Fuck these things.
Damn portcullis. I mean, what's wrong with portcullises? I love them. I've never seen one before.
If you want to try to go down there, you go right ahead.
That sounds to me by like you're saying that's a bad idea. I'm gonna skip that.
It's just that we've tried several times, and I think we sent our former druid friend down one and led nowhere. So we're just kind of assuming that none of these lead to anything important, just so we don't kill ourselves trying to do nothing.
Druids.
They do trip my OCD though.
Yeah. So I think our idea last time was to finish exploring this level. We kind of found out that the 5th level, which is where the druid died, will potentially lead us to Skullport. So that's a thing we might want to do at some point. But I think for now, we're just kind of finishing off this map.
All right.
Got a door to our south.
To the south.
Let's do this.
So this room that you guys are in now was full of cobwebs before someone threw a lit torch on it and pretty well scorched them all away.
I wonder who did that. That sounds brilliant.
I don't have a snarky reply for that one. All right.
Stace, you opening that door, Stace?
No.
Oh.
I will open the door because my character sheet says that I'm reckless. So.
All right. So you open the door. Easily opens in to a smaller room. A dead giant spider. Its body shot full of arrows and scorched by fire lies next to a broken wooden bed against the east wall. There's an armoire standing in the south of the wall and covered in cobwebs. And other than that, just a lot of spidery looking den stuff.
By the way, everybody watching the
I
game,
hit the dead spider with a laser to make sure it's dead.
chat
It
XP
does,
is in effect, so you
Caused
can use it.
a little hole in it.
Nice. All right,
It definitely did.
I will go check out the armoire.
Sure. Opening the armoire, you see what looks to be the skeletal remains of a very small creature. Humanoid, though.
Aw.
It is seeming to have starved or died while hiding within this. On it, you see like a chain shirt, some items, and a blue ring on its hand.
Ooh, I will check the ring.
It looks like a ring.
Any special emblems on it?
Other than it looks blue, no.
All right.
Looks well taken care of, as though it has withstood the test of time.
All right.
If you have
I'll look
Twitter,
back to the
click
party
on
and
that
I'm
link,
like,
guys.
so
Tweet
there's
this out. Get some people here.
There's the corpse of an unfortunate small folk in here. He's got some stuff on it if you guys want to take a look. There's a fancy ring that I'm going to take for myself.
I'll throw
Not
that
for
in
greed,
the
but
party sheet.
just to kind of keep track of it. We might need it for something. I don't know. This is a weird place.
Hey, Glenn Gaming Inc., thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
All right, the ring is in the party sheet.
Welcome.
The other items, if anyone cares, you got like backpack, bedroll. There's a chain shirt, some torches, a tinderbox, some rope. If any of that is interesting to you, I'll throw it in the party sheet. Oh, it looks like there is a silver dagger in the party sheet. I think you guys found that at the end of the spider combat that we had last time. So if anyone wants that, you can take it.
Someone should take it just so we have a silvered weapon in case we need.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll take it if nobody else wants it.
Any of your fighter types? Yeah, go for it.
I've
Oh
already
wait,
got
I'm a
it.
paladin. I forgot, I'm a paladin. You can take it though. You can take it. I'll wait till I get a few more muscles.
God, you're gonna be all beefy overnight. It's gonna be weird. This is gonna be puberty for you, isn't it?
I like it.
So if no one wants any of the other more mundane items,
No mundane items.
all right.
Do you guys want to try to see if there's some other kind of exit from here, or just kind of move on to the next door? All right, next door.
All right.
I think you're backtracking a ways on this one, so you want to just
Yeah.
point where you want to go. I'll drag everyone.
Maybe there? Yeah.
Okay.
And did we go in there before to see?
You have
This way?
opened that door and then shut it,
Okay.
which is why you can see there's a door.
Why did we shut it?
I think it's because we didn't want to keep exploring. We wanted to get out and rest. I think it's been a while.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something horrible on the other side.
This is one of the areas, Stacy, that you have lost an entire group of goblins.
Oh.
Maybe they're
Sounds
just
like
in there
fun.
having a picnic. It sounds like fun.
Let's get the paladin to lead the party and see if that sword can cut. Just kidding.
Hey, Diablo Bob, you like the overlay?
I'll
Good,
open the
thank you.
door. Sling.
I worked hard on it. It's
All right,
cool to have
door
those.
opens. See
it's cool to
exactly
have
what
the
has
things show
been
up.
exposed so far.
Basically, that's
I'll move down to
capturing
the
one
corner and
pixel
kinda
from
peek
Discord
around
and then
the,
blowing it up behind the
Here.
speaker.
Oh, look at that. Nola just ran right up.
So I got
You see an extended hallway.
It was a nightmare, trust me.
Well, 20 feet across, 20 foot, 30 foot, 40 foot tall. Just kind of extends higher and higher as it goes on. But
Stacy,
it
hallway.
is
Right.
an
think we know
extremely
which
long hallway.
Why, Stacy?
It's your favorite thing.
But there's another door right in front of us.
I know, but it's a hallway.
So you're just assuming you know what I'm going to do?
Yes.
Fine. Assume away, asshole.
What do
But
you
yeah,
do?
I'm going to run down the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Stacy, when you get to this area, you see the bodies of about 10 goblins, pierced with ballista,
Oh, that
facing
sucks.
every which way,
Uh-oh, that's a trap and a whole thing like that.
some trying to run away, some seemingly caught on guard.
Okay, and up ahead, what do I see? Because I got visions.
I am first level. I
At the
gotta fucking
site.
stay back in the
Yep, give me a second.
protected area.
A lot more hallway.
Ooh.
Hey, Torpedo
hell?
62.
So,
Thanks for the follow. Welcome
I'm
to
gonna
the stream.
grab, not walking over there, but I'm assuming there's at least a dead body within arm's reach.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab him and toss him.
Toss them.
Kinda-
Yeah, toss him down the hallway. See if there's like a pressure
Oh,
point.
which way? I meant, sorry.
Oh, in front of me.
That way?
Yes, that way.
Okay. You toss him about 20 feet in.
Oh,
His
what
body
nice. You've
lies
been
limp
watching for
on
weeks.
the
Yeah,
ground.
we do all kinds of stuff here. Mostly involves
Okay.
D&D and Fantasy
Throwing
Grounds.
dead bodies. Yay.
You might see video
Huh.
games streamed here if I'm on my off hours looking to play video games and stream them. Nobody watches that.
So, yeah, look back at the party and be like, yeah, this happened.
This is the main focus of the channel, is Fantasy Grounds and 5th edition
Skewered
Dungeons and
goblin
Dragons.
bodies.
I'll move up and I'm kind of checking out the walls and maybe the ceiling to kind of see if I see any obvious like holes where these ballista shots might have come out of.
Sure. You don't see any holes along the side of the wall. You see maybe like a handprint, looks like maybe darkened dried blood, but
Yeah.
nothing that's identifiable as where these might have came out of a wall.
How many bodies? Was it 10 you said?
I think she sent 10 in each group. Yep.
Okay. And they're all accounted for here.
And
Looks
within that, yeah, within 10 or 20 feet of a radius halfway down that hallway, you see, or a little bit less than halfway, you see a grouping of them. They're pretty squishy.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Let me step up next to Stacy.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna launch a firebolt straight down the hallway. See if anything lights up down there.
Okay.
Again,
What's the
it's
range on a firebolt?
120.
Is Muxie
So I'll
alerts
do an
broken? Why
attack
aren't those
and
working?
then-
Why the fuck aren't
Yep,
the
you
Muxie
launch the
alerts working?
firebolt up in the air to kind of gauge sight, see if you can see anything further down. You know that hallway is going to continue further down, but that fireball arches. Fireball arches and lands on the floor dead.
All right. Well, at least we can get that far. I'm gonna just go forward and go where she threw that first goblin, and pick it up and
Oh, yeah, that is
do
working,
another
okay.
goblin toss.
Yeah, as soon as you get there, a couple of ballista are fired your way.
Rude.
Those are fake. Those are fake things. I'm just checking to see if it works. There wasn't somebody who hosted the channel with 420 viewers or
So
whatever
you
the fuck
hear, you kind of look towards the foot of that goblin, and you hear what sound like maybe wheels or creaking of axles of some sort, and two seemingly magic bolts of
I'm not coming around that corner.
energy fly towards you.
Oh no, they're gonna get hit.
The first is a miss, smacking the side, and so is the second. You are well warned, though. You can all roll
Dude,
initiative.
And
that
those
was
came
close.
those came from further down the hall.
Correct.
All right.
You can see that they originated. You probably about 60 feet down is where you could friendly first start seeing something flying towards them.
They looked like they were targeting me specifically.
Definitely, yeah. They were.
Right.
They were. I mean, they clearly missed you, but they were definitely not trying to miss you. We got everyone's initiative.
Sorry, not me.
It
Doesn't
looks like
matter, I'm
Sling.
last.
You're the first to act.
Oh, Sling.
All right. I'm gonna make like a beeline and do. I can go 60 feet because I'm not blade singing.
So I got that on, and I got my cloak of protection is on,
right to there.
which I purchased.
Sounds good. Nola, you see
I
your
had a lot
party
of money.
member have a couple of ballista fired towards him, and he runs away.
Chicken shits. Alright. There's
I
one
did
move
keep the
action.
money from my dead character,
I'll
but none
see
of
what
his
I can
magic
see from
items.
there.
You can clearly see 2 ballista at the end
My
of this
axe is
hallway.
one-handed because I'm wearing a shield, I believe.
Alright.
Let's find out. Yeah, my battle axe is one-handed because I do have a shield
One of them
on.
is
Do
creeped
I
up a
not?
little further,
I should have a shield on. Damn it.
and it looks as though they're
Yeah, I
both
do. As a matter of
continuing
fact,
to
it's a
roll
magic
forward.
shield.
Alright. I will dash to there.
Yeah, I got a shield +1 and my battle axe. If I drop my shield, though, I can switch to two-handed like that. This thing, by the way, if people are watching and you're like, what is that? That's an extension that's the handed extension, so you can
I'll
switch
spend
it.
a key point to
And
dodge.
it does the thing automatically. But yeah,
Sounds good.
one-handed. Where the hell are any monsters? Oh, fuck. Ballista. I've got nothing. I'm a paladin. All I can do is fucking beat on shit at first level.
This one shoots point blank right towards Nola. And a miss. Voila. Pretty difficult seeing down that far, but you can definitely tell one of them, your party members, ran away, and the other one ran towards.
So let's see, how far away are they? Awful far. Guess I'm gonna step up. Not that far. 20. I think if I go about here.
Okay.
Yep, that should be in range then.
Looks like it is. What's your sight distance, though?
Dark vision 60. You're right. I will have to get close.
It would need to be visual at this point. They are not. There's no light source at the end of that.
Probably do it at disadvantage.
Blinded,
Maybe?
essentially, yeah.
Don't fumble and hit me though.
you know, you just went ahead and cursed yourself with that, right?
So fireball then,
Am I
right?
a
Yeah,
female?
gotcha.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think I am a female. Am I a female?
No,
I'm a
I am
male.
going
How is
to
that a male?
Eldritch
Is that a
Blast
male dude?
at disadvantage, but I'm not going to fireball.
Does that look like a male to you guys? I guess he's a weak cheekboned male. That's fine.
It's a hit. Nola, you see an Eldritch Blast come whizzing over your shoulder and make contact with the ballista.
And again.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll that again.
Oh, sorry.
Still a hit.
Male elves look like female humans. Okay, I'll buy that. You guys are both
And I think that's enough
Torpedo
for me.
and Vex.
Nola
You both
shouts
say
back,
male. Okay.
"You're really good at this."
I didn't choose that token. Joe got that for me.
This time, I usually set you on fire.
It hasn't killed me yet.
This magic bolt, or the ballista rather, fires back, and at disadvantage, you negated a crit, but still hit you as it lands squarely into you. Stacy.
Let's see, what do I got? Yeah, I've shot this stuff with arrows before. It really, really doesn't do anything.
I have
So
a battle
I'm
axe
just
and
gonna sit
javelins.
back
I'm
and
fucking
kinda
useless
root
right
you
now.
guys on. Ooh, Don't die.
Do paladins have spells?
Might
They
be
do,
worth
don't
it
they?
to dodge.
I gotta get some
That's
offensive
action.
spells.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Not till
And
second
actually,
level.
you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna back this shit.
Also good.
Yeah, over there.
Alan,
All
your
right.
party has essentially ran forward
Yes.
and then ran away.
Seeing Stacy across the way, I'm gonna wink at her, and then I'm gonna just say around the corner loud enough for Sling to hear me. Go team, and then I'm gonna take the fucking dodge action.
Good.
I mean, there's really no point in getting murdered right now, obviously.
I
Top
mean,
of the
I have
round, Sling.
I have 11 hit points. I have a javelin and a battle axe. No spells.
All right, I'm going back in.
Sounds good.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
I'll dash to there, and I'm hoping that it's still got its Nola and voila. Just kind of hiding over there against the wall because they can't see.
Nola.
All right, I'll move up here. to
Magic
engage
ballistas
both.
at the end of a fucking 100-foot hallway.
Ooh,
Holy
they're at
shit.
disadvantage.
200
I'll
feet.
attack this one with my spear.
Those guys all have 1,000 hit points,
Hit.
so that's why they're. Oh no, they don't. They're all hurt.
And a hit.
Kill it.
And as a bonus action, one unarmed strike.
Another hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Guys, I'm
monks,
doing
man.
it.
Do it. Do it.
Once again, point blank at Nola. Is a miss. Voila.
All right, so it's back to my turn. I'm going to put the cloak of displacement
Yep.
back on first.
Is that a door? Oh, it is a door. Okay. Otherwise, why are we fighting these if there's nothing to go to? It's kind of hard to see everybody. The map. I'm trying to get everybody in the.
All right, so I will move up that far. Take a couple more shots at it.
Sounds good.
Did you bet all your gold on the crawl? 9. I'll crawl. I'll crawl 9 with you. Oh, now
First
we're
is a
gonna get a
miss.
bigger dungeon.
Oops, sorry.
Go and roll again.
GP and XP are different though. Keep that
that's
in
a hit.
mind. There's 2 economies, GP and XP. So you need to check what you have.
Ooh, 9.
Continuing its attack towards Voila. This one will launch another one off. Another hit. And voila, while these are doing damage, they seem to be, you seem to take it quite well, it looks like. Just looking at the damage it's doing to you is not fully. Stacy.
Let's see. I guess do the dodge action because yeah,
Around a corner and dodging. Gotcha.
just in case. I mean, you know, who
Yep.
knows what these ballistas will do.
Alan?
Yeah, rinse and repeat,
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to be dead again.
Right?
1990 movie.
The
God.
1991 movie Dead Again. Very awesome.
They're just making sure nothing comes at us from that closed door. They're
Gotcha,
watching
Or
our backs.
gotcha.
bringing up the rear, which we would die anyway if somebody came through the door.
All right, I can see now, 60 feet.
Yes, if anybody hasn't seen the movie Dead
And I'm
Again
going
from
to drop a
1991,
little
I highly
firebolt on
recommend it.
that.
It is
dying
fantastic.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Firebolt's a crit. No effect. Go ahead and do damage.
It's got Robin Williams in it. It's not a comedy.
Splinters into a pile of rubble.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Nola.
Sidle over there. Do my attacks. That's the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Clicked the wrong button.
That's a miss. Another miss.
Karma. Alright, cool.
All right, cool.
With that last miss, everything gets even darker. No one can see a damn thing this round.
Damn.
Cool.
Till Nola's turn again.
Nola, miss on the ballista to you. Voila.
Well, I'm going to move up with the hopes that at some point I will be able to see.
Sounds good.
I assume I can't go full, though, because it's dark.
There's no reason you wouldn't be able to go full. You're blind, essentially, but you can run forward.
All right, I will then.
And you want to probably put your displacer cloak back on. Just so you remember.
If you feel like it, you don't have
Oh, no, I do.
I do, definitely do. And then it'll be you're blind, so if you know where you're shooting, it'll be disadvantage. It's a hit.
Nice.
And another
Wah,
fumble.
wah.
No effect, though. Stacy, you were around a corner dodging, and now it just went black.
Oh, okay. I will call out. Is everybody dead?
I'm gonna say no.
Talon shouts back, nope.
Not yet.
Did I go blind?
Maybe you're dead.
Nola did something. I don't know what the heck happened. I can't see.
Okay, so I am going to. Last time I remembered, if I walk straight forward, there was another door. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go straight forward, fumble into Thalon, and then get to the door and on the other side.
Sounds good.
Is there light out here on this other side of the
You
door?
are still blind.
What the fuck, y'all?
All right. I don't like any of this. I'm gonna go prone and take the dodge action.
Nice. Okay. So Stacy stumbles into you. You just drop to the ground.
Right.
And
I'm like,
fetal,
fuck
fetal,
this, and I
fetal
hit the
position,
deck.
rocking back and forth.
Right. I just hit the deck hard. I love it.
And top of the round, Sling.
All right, I'm going to put my hand on the wall and kind of help it orient me. I feel the flatness of it. I'll go, okay, I saw Nola move to the side of it. That's about it right there, and shoot another firebolt at disadvantage at the.
Sounds good. Were you moving up, you said? Or no?
No, I'm not.
Oh, just touching the side of the wall. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to actually drag forward a little. Well, I can't see anyway, so it doesn't
Correct.
matter. I don't need to
You
move
can't.
forward. So let's
What
shoot
is firebolt like a range of 60 or what?
120.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Miss.
Whoosh! Oh,
Bounce off the wall.
that's it.
Nola.
Yay! It's not dark anymore.
Lights are back on.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
See a scorch mark just to your left.
Oh.
Not me.
I briefly look back at the. I can only see Voila, though. I can't see Sling.
Yeah.
But I'll try to finish off, or I'll hurt.
You look back and say, "You closed your eyes."
Yeah. Why would you do that? All right, that's better.
Hit.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. No effect. Crit. Don't do damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Bonus action.
And a hit.
All right.
Just wait till I get some levels and
Easy.
smite some shit. Whatever, I don't know. I'm just hiding, everybody. I'm just hiding in the background.
Shooting at the Nola
My party,
and missed one last time.
They're good with
Voila.
Okay. I think I need to put my cloak back on again.
Yes,
Yeah. Nope.
lights are on.
Nope. You didn't shoot me last time, so nope.
Oh, right. Yeah, cloak, you're good. But you're no longer blind. Yeah. Hit.
Nice.
Ow.
Hit.
Oh, even better.
Nice.
And it drops to a similar pile of rubble.
Cool.
And Sling gives a little. All clear.
We got him.
All right. I'll pop up. And I'll give Stacy a glance like, uh-huh. And then I'll come around.
She step on you when she went past.
I don't know. I don't think she stepped on me. She just ran into me. She went by me before I went prone. But when I felt that in the dark and I thought, oh man, I'm hiding back here and I'm still getting hit, I went to the floor.
Getting stepped on costs extra.
That's right. I charge extra for that.
Yeah, so these things were guarding a door, so it feels like it's an important door.
All right, let's check it out.
It is a door.
Come on, Stacy. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm trying to move the map and not fuck up the actual map. Because these things are goddamn huge.
Good luck there. Yeah, they're huge.
Very large.
Alright. I don't know. Can I dismantle these?
They are
Are
already
the ballistas
dismantled.
like, javelins that I could just...
They are not.
Yeah.
These ones are actually shooting bolts of magical fire.
Oh, well, fuck this shit.
Sure to
That's
add to the
actually,
Rob Tui.
That's my kind of ballista.
To buy Rob Tui a real Dolph one. I don't fucking
Noah just
remember
looks at
that. That was in
Noah.
December. That's hilarious. Boffer, and he's not here right now, I don't think.
Hell beasts. All right.
That's funny, I totally
Noah, try to
remember
open the door.
Door opens.
All right.
That seemed too easy.
Sorry, we broke your things. Oh.
So the door opens to a single stone pillar in the middle of the room. It looks like it has some uh, copper-ish looking spigots that center around, probably about 4 foot up, and carved into the walls are a number of bas reliefs, and it looks like they're
Oh right, did the
like similar bas reliefs
people's
that
voices thing
were
highlights
animated.
go away? I switched
These
the
ones
screen
look
and
to be like
you can't do
dwarves
that.
that
You
are
gotta,
just getting
you gotta
pissed.
leave it on the screen.
Like
Drunk-
drunk pissed or...
Drunk pissed, yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go tap on one of the spouts and see if it's ale. I won't drink it though. I'll just look at it.
You're looking at the spigot.
Is there like the spigot? Can I just pull the handle and let some drip on the floor and see what's in it?
Spigot.
If you pull the handle, nothing happens.
Ah, it's dry. The keg's dry.
How many spigots are there?
Looks to be about 6 of them around the stone pillar itself.
All right. So, is there anything otherwise distinct about these reliefs that might give some indication as to the room's purpose?
It doesn't. They all look very similar in like it's the same dwarf over and over and over rather than different ones.
Okay.
But they all like sitting around a table or clinking glasses or guzzling whatever is in their mugs. Just a number of different scenarios that you'll see.
Yeah.
Sling, while he's looking around, I'll do a little circuit around the keg and pull each spigot to see if anything comes out, just to make sure there's not some kind of fancy schmancy.
Okay, give me a second.
Spigot.
And it explodes.
Mhm.
No way, those dwarves are drinking something. It's got to be something here.
As you pull on the final spigot, you hear a kind of a gurgle, as though something's happening. You look down a little bit closer at it, and you see what appears to be a massive amount of green slime, which starts oozing out all over you.
All right, I shut the spigot off quick as I can before a bit more comes.
You end up taking some acid damage right off the start, and it's stuck to you.
That's bad. We should probably wash that off.
Yeah, I'm pulling my water skin out. Shower.
You know, pull out your water skin and pour it on.
Yeah, try to wash it off. Yeah.
So you quickly pour out your water skin all over it, and it while it washes, and it looks like it spreads around in the areas that weren't originally touched.
So it's
This
it's
thing
adding to it.
burns like the fucking devil. And at this point, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Nola, you can start us off. And this is initiative mostly just to kind of, there's going to be some ongoing damage for Sling.
Right.
So that's why we're doing it this way.
Um,
But he's like shaking his hand, getting this water on, trying to scrape it off on the walls, and it's just not coming off well, it looks like.
does the slime at all appear to be moving of its own accord?
It does not.
Um, I've got fire and light. That's what I've got to work with if water's not working.
As a free action, I'm going. I got a bag of sand in my pack. Tried the sand. The water didn't work.
Why do you have sand in your pack?
I always bring sand.
Why? It's weird.
You can find little cracks and secret stuff with sand.
So you can get green slime off your hand, apparently.
That's right.
Well,
Hopefully.
I don't want to touch you. I'm gonna dig into my backpack and get out my mess kit and try to use like a pot or like a little bowl thing to try and scrape off the slime.
Sure. So you grab like a utensil and a pot and try to like quickly run over and have him hold still. As you're scraping it off, you can hear this sizzle, and your utensil goes limp from acid.
Oh, this is strong acid. This is bad. Uh, I don't know what else I got for this round.
Stacy, you hear a lot of commotion within that room. Most of it centered around your buddy Sling.
He probably did something stupid. So I'm just gonna, pop over here. You know the tokens are unlocked, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't like a combat or anything.
And check to see what's going on.
You'll hear like the previously described. Nola's trying to scrape this off, and he looks down, and his utensils are like melting in his hands. Sling is just trying to get this shit off, but it just will not come off. It looks like he has tried pretty mundane means.
Nola, your utensils, I'm guessing they were just regular metal utensils.
Yeah.
And wait, when you say utensils, like what, a spoon?
Something in his mess kit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Knife or spoon, pan, something like that, like a plate.
Does anybody have a spell to neutralize poison like a druid might have?
I mean, I can throw some oil of slipperiness on him, but I don't think that's gonna help.
Ooh, it might.
Yeah, light it on fire. This is worse.
Could take a blanket and wrap it around like a spear or javelin and try to use that as like a mop to get it off of him, maybe.
That's
Yeah, I don't
possible.
really have much to help him. I mean, I have plenty of stuff to murder him, but not to help. So I'm just gonna stand and watch you die. I mean,
Alan.
not
Oh,
exactly that.
I'll try that. I mean, I don't have anything else to try, so I'll wrap my blanket around the end of one of my javelins and try to like mop it off of him.
So you're able to get a little bit off. It doesn't look as though it's coming off very well. I mean, it's definitely eating down and making pock marks into his skin. Your blanket, alternatively, as well, is starting to be eaten away.
Okay, I'll do that. Since I'm losing my blanket, I'll do that as effectively as I can for as many turns as I can.
Gotcha. Okay. Just being careful not to
Yeah,
reapply stuff you've already taken off, that sort of thing.
right.
Okay.
Gonna sort of just twist it around like a lollipop and try to like a lint remover on him,
Yep.
and
Yep.
just try to do that, and then keep it at arm's length and not get it on me.
Voila.
Dude, about all I got is fire. How bad is it?
It's bad.
Cheer bits.
Stab
Ooh, I
it
got
with
it
stream.
too.
Thanks for the
So
cheer
I think
bits.
there was some water a couple levels back in a pool.
Kinnick
You could try,
SP. I hope I
making
say
a
your
run
name
for
right.
it.
Thanks for the cheer bits, man. That's awesome. 1,000. That's a
Don't
big
think
one,
I'll make
everybody.
it that far. This is killing me. It's boring into my skin.
Kinnick SP is how I
That
would
was
say
up
your name.
there.
Tell me if I'm wrong about that, but thank you nevertheless. And what does SP stand for? Doesn't have to
Yeah, I
stand for
literally
Spokane,
haven't.
does it? Because
But
that's where I live.
fire. I'm gonna step back so he won't get any acid on me.
All right, I'm gonna pull my bag of sand out and start rubbing this like scrub, like sandpaper, scrubbing it off with the sand. See if that'll soak up some of the acid and let it fall to the floor. Maybe scrape it off me with the sand. And then I'll say, voila, check that room and see if there's a water pool or something over there I can dive in. As I'm doing.
I'm gonna have everyone. We made it through all the round, and the sand will be pretty ineffective in trying to remove what's left. There is a bit left, and it keeps boring into your skin. So let's do
Good.
a
So
group
Kinnick is
nature
probably
check.
what I would say then. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for the cheer bits. And are you bit boss? You would have to be, wouldn't you? Yes, you are. You are the current bit boss. Kinnick SP.
Sling.
Bit
The
boss.
best thing to work for, like spores, slime, is fire.
Okay.
All right.
Fireball. Hold on. Let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I got a fire burst I can use that I'll apply to myself.
Okay. You can go ahead and target yourself and the slime.
All right.
You're hitting it, but it's on you.
And here we go with the attack, or attack save actually. Okay, don't. I'll take half damage, so that might be better. Oh, good. Half damage.
Okay.
Oh, I've rolled max.
Nice.
Ah, shit.
And as you you lay your other hand across your hand that's got this stuff, you're just holding it about 3 inches above, and you just lay this. Oh, it hurts so bad. You put this burn of this fire into it, which seems to nullify the slime itself, but you've scorched yourself so bad you fall unconscious.
I immediately give him a healing potion.
All right.
Yay.
I'll let you roll your own since.
I will do that.
And then I
Do
look at the nearest person who I can make eye contact with, which I guess would be Nola, and say, I helped.
He's
did.
an awesome. You're awesome, dude. I stand up and I'll drink
Good
another healing
job.
potion.
Yay.
nice.
Now, Joe, what would be the condition of my javelin? Would that also be corroded, or did the
It
blanket?
would not.
Okay, cool.
Just the blanket.
So I reach in my pack and I hand Nola my part of my mess kit, so he replaces and say thanks for trying, and hand a blanket to Thalon, my bedroll.
Oh,
Say, hey,
nice! I got my blanket back. Thank you.
Nice.
I
There you
don't.
go.
I always get you guys back.
You wrap your hand up a little bit. It's going to take some time to heal up, but I think you didn't lose any ligaments or any significant amount of muscle below that spot. You look towards the sink and see the remainder of the slime kind of down the sink.
Would you
All
like
right.
another potion, Sling?
Yeah, if you got a grade, or I just have a couple more regular healing potions. But oh, you got one. Okay, cool. I'll do another. I'll use both yours since you gave them.
By
to
the
me.
way, guys, if you
Thank
came
you, sir.
late, down there at the bottom of the stream, it says chat XP
All right, I'm
commands are in
feeling
effect.
better.
That means you guys can use your chat
I had
XP on the stream
unchecked one of them,
store
but so yeah, I got
if you
them marked
want to.
down
You
right
don't
now.
have to, but you can buy
All right.
potions or
What did we learn,
advantage
Sling?
or even monsters
That
and
it was
traps
not fear.
if you're a dick. But you
right.
can do any of that stuff.
I'll use his. He gave me 3.
That's awesome.
No, I gave you 2. I gave you 2.
Oh, you did. Okay.
The second one up
I'll
top was
use
'cause
one of mine
I
then.
had unchecked
I'll
it
use
and
one of
then
mine.
rechecked it.
All right, I'll use one of
Alright.
my other ones.
All right. Now that adventure is over, I'm gonna go try this door.
So you used another one of yours. I'll drop that 8 back on you. Then.
Yeah, I took it off my inventory. Yep.
Sounds good. That door looks like it would open towards you.
You guys ready? I don't care.
Yeah.
I open it.
You see a very shallow hallway.
Oh,
Another door at the end,
this is like a makeout closet.
and a plaque
Oh,
reading as I've posted.
Sling, this looks like garbage you would understand.
Yeah, let me step up and kind of get a gander at that. Looks like it says by the order of Gerox, master of ale and provision. Bullshit. That wasn't ale. That was acid and provision. So I'll read that again because I had my little commentary in the middle. By order of Gerux, master of ale and provision.
You missed the top line.
Yeah, before that it
Okay.
says Malarkin only.
Yeah, Malarkin. It's almost like Malarkin.
Is that like a name or is that like a type of people? I don't know what that is.
Anyone that speaks Dwarvish would know that that is a type of dwarf.
All right.
It's a
They
race.
drink
or-
acid, those crazy bastards.
So do we heed this warning, or
do we,
go
yeah, do we think this is magically enforced or just kind of a posted notice?
Let me take a
Why
look
don't
at
you
it and
find
see if I sense it. A little Arcana check.
Sure.
Telling the DM what you're gonna roll? Very bad. That's bad.
That's definitely a sign, and it doesn't look magical.
So, being that I tested the spouts, you want to step in, Nola, or want me?
I will do it and regret it.
There was a little snort there.
No, Nola, looks like that door would open towards the next room.
All right. I will try to open the door.
Death Knight Squire hit gold on the DM.
The door
Did you guys
easily
see that?
opens, and you
Did you
see
guys
what
see that,
looks to
everybody?
be 6 giant vats.
Uh-huh.
They stand about 15 feet tall,
Full of
and there's
acid,
little
no doubt.
stairways that go up to the tops of them.
Yeah, well,
They're kind
fuck
of
that.
bowed in the middle as though they're like large. They're made to look like large barrels.
All right.
This is probably bad.
I will turn to the other. Looks like it's a brewing room of some kind. With these giant vats,
They seem to be made of stone.
stone vats,
Full of acid, no doubt.
probably. Do we want to? Yeah, we're gonna do it. I step in.
All right.
I
Nothing
closely
happens.
watch to see if he makes it anyways into the room without dying.
Yeah, he's just fine. He's walking into a room.
Looks like we're good, guys.
All right, let's go.
Gonna advise.
At the bottom of each of these large barrels towards the north, on the north ones, they point north, and the south ones, they point south. Look to be similar spigots to what you saw out in the first.
Yeah, don't open that. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't want to touch those.
On the insides of them, you see what look to be like wheels that you would release release a pipe, and that pipe
By the way, guys, if you see me
goes
yawning,
out towards the middle
that is
and
not because
down
I'm
through
bored.
the ground.
That's because I'm tired. Difference.
Okay. Against my better judgment, I'm going to climb the steps of one of these to take a look at
Okay.
the top.
I'm gonna make CJ's voice thing a little
As you're climbing up, you see
bigger.
another set of runes. Your hand brushes by them, and it's pretty easy.
I
got more
there we
dwarf
go.
words.
You'll have difficulty reading it without help.
Yeah, it's in.
Ooh, a little bigger.
Newbie, you can read these, right?
Not that big.
I'll come in. I'm
Yeah,
back.
I can read them.
You make your. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll come in so I can read what he needs me to read. And that first one says Garrix, which was that's who gave us the order not to come in here.
You climb up to the top. You finally make it up to the top, and you peek in. And the walls of this large stone barrel seem to be about 6 inches thick, and it's completely empty. You see about 12 feet worth of air.
All right. That could be much worse.
I want CJ's thing to not have a space, a little teeny
Gonna
sliver
go around
of
and see
purple
if
there.
these other barrels
I don't
also
like it.
have runes on them. See if they have something different, maybe.
Towards the back end of this room, all along that wall,
Let's see what that
are
does.
kind of normal sized barrels. I'd say about 3 foot tall, 2 foot, 3 foot wide. A lot of them they're iron banded and look to be made of like a wood, but they're in pretty poor condition. You see liquid leaking out of them. Some are broken fully.
Ah, there we go.
The same rune that you saw in the first vat is placed on the one you're looking at now, Nola.
All right.
You climb up to the top of that one, and again you see air.
Cool. I guess we might as well check all of them. Go to that one next.
Same.
And that one.
Same.
And then the last two.
Same. And fuck.
Oh, good. Awesome. Cool. We found
As you
the
climb
thing,
to the top
guys.
and peek over, you see a set of eyes look up towards you, all looking quite dead, but skin sloughing off. This thing rotates and opens its maw as it lurches forward towards you. You can all roll initiative.
Damn. Beholder zombie, y'all. Whoops, no, I want to make it big again.
Stacy, you're back of the bus. You go first.
Does that make sense? Of course.
Now, can we see that, or is it inside the thing?
It is inside.
Okay.
Oh, so
But
we
you
can't
can
see it
you
then.
can probably hear Nola say something that would alarm you.
I have made noises, yes.
And then I will use dash to move myself.
Who's got holy water?
All right. Sling.
All right. I can't see it, so I need to get closer. I'll move to there and take the dodge.
Okay. Down.
All right. I don't have holy water or anything, so I will move slightly closer, and I will ready a javelin attack if that thing comes up out of the thing where I can see it.
Sounds good. Nola.
Yeah, I don't like it. I am going to disengage
Okay.
and jog over there.
You jump off the top of that and easily tumble to a stop there.
Go Paladin.
Yeah, it's one of
That's me.
those zombie holder thingies.
You've seen one of these
Yeah.
before. Yep. Voila.
Zombie beholder. Okay, well, first I want to get out of its line of sight.
It's probably wise.
Yeah, I probably should have moved
I
forward and
will go
stood there,
ahead
but
and
I'm
I
gonna
think
die. I'm gonna fucking die.
oh,
One javelin
okay,
isn't
so
gonna stop
already
this thing.
Eldritch Blast in case it comes over the top to where I can see it.
Sounds good.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
The beholder does rise up out, so anyone with readied actions can go ahead and take that. That is a miss. Oh, sorry. That one, that is a hit. As the spear goes flying, or the javelin goes flying and smacks its target.
Yeah, I probably can't actually see it.
If you're hiding from it, you probably would not be looking at it, right?
Right.
Okay. It rises up out and floats over. It is, well, probably 20 feet in the air. A
This
random
might be
eye stalk,
bad.
as it's kind of haphazardly
I can't
flopping
smite
around,
Diablo Bob. I'm
makes
first level. I don't have
contact
smite.
and sends a eye ray towards Sling. Successful on his Constitution saving throw.
Whoa!
Ugh.
Ouch.
It still hurts like a motherfucker.
That's going to cost you.
Top of the round, Stacy.
Holy shit.
Done.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Maybe. I'll see what I can do.
Make it dead bad.
All right. Can I move there?
You can. It's, like I said, about 20 feet in the air.
Oh, well then fuck that shit. Never mind.
What is a
I won't be able to
javelin's
reach.
range?
So I will
It's
shoot it with
3120, right? Yeah.
my long.
Okay.
Sounds good. Pop out and then pop back in.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Hit.
I will do a maneuvering attack just so I can add that extra D8.
Sounds good.
And then the second attack.
Yep. Another hit. Damage done.
Oh, that bar's not moving very well. Okay. So, I guess Nola doesn't need to worry about.
Sling. This thing shot you and put a shit ton of necrotic damage into you.
I didn't like it. I'm going to light it up with a scorching ray.
I didn't
Sounds
like
good.
it. Uh-oh.
I just clicked it once. That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
just
have
give me a sec.
yourself targeted.
Oh, that's right from last time.
No, now you just targeted yourself again. When you rolled the attack, it untargeted you.
Yep, it looks like you hit it.
All right, excellent. So I will do the
Hirosh has never
Damage
played.
second ray
He's never played Fantasy Grounds before.
Is a miss.
and the third ray.
Is a hit.
And then I will slink back behind here. I changed the G to a K.
That sounds good.
All right. Thalen turns around, looks Stacy dead in the face, and does a very Bugs Bunny impression and says, "Bye," and then dashes. Janky movement. To there.
Can I use a reaction to trip him?
Hey, it's not that I'm not going to fight. I'm just not going to stand there.
Thalen runs immediately.
Ooh,
Nola.
What's happening?
Is that a no on the tripping him?
Yeah,
Nola-
it's a no on the tripping.
Nola has been hasted by High Jumper 111 in the chat.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. 2 full rounds of action before you pass
2
your
full
turn.
turns, yeah.
Hot damn.
High Jumper, nice.
Then I will laser fry the beholder, which is down here at the bottom.
That might have come at an opportune time, my friend.
Hit.
Oh yeah.
A crit? Give me a sec.
Ooh, he got an effect besides.
You will, for the remainder of this encounter, have advantage on attacks on this
Nice.
enemy.
All right. He's not close enough for me to take a free swing, and I'm out of the key points. So I'll just take 2 more shots.
Okay.
With advantage.
Hit.
Yeah, smart you mean for me to run out of the room? Yeah, because I'm just going to javelin this fucker from back here. And then I'll just recover my javelins after the fight.
And hit.
I'll be at disadvantage at this range, but whatever.
All right.
PJ's
and then
kicking
I'll
his ass.
move. I'm gonna go join Stacy back behind here. How's it going? Do you see all those
You.
lasers?
Crazy
fun.
Did you
laser
see
light
all
show?
those lasers?
Voila.
So, I will bravely step up to here.
Those voice might be a little
You
loud. Turn
see
it down.
everyone else hiding and it at the end of the hallway.
Of course I do. I'm gonna hex.
Said she's going to hex, then what? Oh, her
And
thing.
then I
Her
will.
thing. Look at her thing all lit up. That's
I
all
will
fucked up
blast it.
somehow.
Go
I
for
gotta
it.
change it. I gotta see if I can work on that. She's player
Hit.
4. Discord 4.
And a miss.
Oh yeah, it's too tall.
And then I will bravely step back.
Sounds good.
That should be better. Next time she speaks, we should see that not highlight so crazy.
And turns, slopes forward at ground level and turns towards Stacy. Mine, its toothy grin. It tries to bite. Misses on Stacy, and a random eye ray flops round and round and round. Finds its gaze towards Nola.
Oh, okay.
Nola, you become frightened.
Good.
Yes, scaredy cat.
Good.
Have you seen this thing?
Yeah, it's our second one.
Fear is a rational response.
I think, yeah,
Gross.
fear is rational. I like it. So I always forget exactly what the basic frightened status does, but that's what it is. I think it's just that you can't move closer. Yada yada yada.
And probably
Stacy.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
I think so. Yep.
So break even on those.
I think so. Yep.
Cool.
Stacy.
So this is now melee range, right?
Correct. Yep.
Well, you fucking asshole. Dropping the longbow, pulling out one of my scimitars.
Go for it. That is a miss.
Ew.
And a hit.
Alright, throw down a maneuvering for the extra.
Okay. Damage done.
You know what? I want to do action surge.
Sounds
what?
good.
Another
I
attack.
love it.
Good time.
Hit.
Just jealous of Nola taking 2 turns.
A little bit, yeah. If I do action surge, do I get that second attack or no?
Yeah, if you do an action surge, it's an extra action, and every time you take the attack action, you get an extra attack. Another hit.
Booyah.
Yeah, since it is an extra action, I can throw in another combat dice, right?
Yeah, I don't believe you really have a limitation on. I think you can use it almost any time, even op attacks. And that one, you slice off the final eye stalk, and it slumps to the ground.
And
Nice.
I pick up my
Kind
bow.
of a little bit more than it should. It doesn't really hold its shape very well, and it's rotting.
This is
falling to pieces.
disgusting.
5 empty vats. 5 places to take a long rest.
And I can retrieve half my arrows that I spent.
Yep.
I'm gonna get my javelin. From that dead son of a bitch.
You got it.
Undead son of a bitch.
The
First of
re-dead,
all, it
right?
could have
Yeah,
been
he's
a
re-dead
doctor.
now.
He's now
He's
dead again.
destroyed. He's dead again. 1991. How's everybody? Yeah, Sling's hurt.
Yeah,
Everybody's
Yeah.
hurt. Nola's kind of hurt. Stacy's kind of hurt.
I'm
Well,
hurt, and I'm out of key points, so I can use at least a short rest.
I think we should rest. I think we should take a long rest myself. Yeah.
Service.
good with
Dead
that. We
again.
can climb in these, like you said.
Oh shit!
Ah.
I am level 3. That's ridiculous.
Do a long. Let this paladin show his stuff.
Yeah. Any objection to going back to the surface for this?
I have no objection.
I'm so close to level 7, though, y'all.
I know.
We all are. Yes, long rest, and we can do that up at the yawning portal as well.
You don't want to end up like what's his face.
What was
Yeah.
his name?
I like how you don't even remember at this point. That's great.
Crab.
I don't remember.
Crab
oh yeah, it was
McNasty.
Crab.
I thought it
bitch.
was.
Crab.
I thought it was Chad.
Chad could have been Chad.
I demand everyone refer to him as Chad going forward.
All right.
I
Yeah,
like it.
yet
Poor
Chad.
Chad.
I mean, we brought him along to be a healer, but I don't remember him doing much of that.
I think he healed himself a number of times.
You can't
Yeah,
heal
yeah.
yourself from inside a giant
great.
mimic's mouth.
That was a total Chad move.
That's a
Cho-
Chad.
Chad,
I love it.
Chad Nasty.
So it's 10 gold to get up, and you'll be
Yep.
10 gold to get down. If you want to deduct 20 gold total, you're going to spend a day up there.
And if we stay at the manor, it's what, 4 gold apiece.
I think
the upkeep.
that's what it was. It was a pretty small amount.
Yeah, it was
All right.
horrible.
So 604.
So basically, everybody deduct 24 gold.
Done.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pick up some gold in my safe box while I'm here, so I can buy some more healing potions.
Sounds good.
Yeah. How much money do I have?
Sling, you'll have
I should
that
have none,
from
yeah.
some research you had asked them to do.
Uh huh.
All right. And can we level our characters? Or
Yeah.
Can I? I should say. I'm the only one. Okay, good. I'm so excited.
Then when you get a chance, can I get frightened removed?
All right, what happens? I get hit points. I get spell casting. Ooh, I get a fighting style.
No, I've already
and
shared that
divine
with you, but
smite.
I
All
added
right.
a few since
Let's
this is the
get
next
out.
time you've been up.
Let's get
All
out
right.
divine smite
And a
and
long
add that to
rest.
my character sheet.
Oh,
Divine
good. Oh, okay.
smite. Let me go to my
That's not gonna
actions
go
tab.
well.
Find my paladin place. Here it is. Paladin divine smite. I'm gonna bring that over from the Rob Tui coatings, and I'm gonna drop it right there. Boom. That's how you do it. Divine smite. Okay, got it. Fighting style. I need to check that out. Let's look and see what I want to get. Defense would be some OP shit.
Is anyone wanting to do anything else while they're up here?
When you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other
Yeah,
weapons,
if I have
you gain
time, I'll
+2
check
bonus to
in
damage rolls.
with
Ooh, that one might be
the
good too.
magic users and apprentices that I hired to sure if they're still searching.
I'm gonna do
I'll wait till
dueling.
next time.
Fuck it.
Yeah, your hunter goal will provide a matter of a decent amount of information. It's just that it takes time to get. So
All right, no worries. Yeah, and I'm gonna pick up.
that was what they were able to.
All right,
to get
now I'm gonna look up
in this
dueling
amount of
here.
time.
All right, I'm gonna pick up like 4 healing potions too.
Fighting style. It's under
Sounds
fighter,
good.
but also paladin. Dueling. So I'm gonna make it under paladin here. And I picked up dueling as my fighting style. Thank you.
Nice.
I'm gonna add that right on. Boom.
That gives you a bonus to AC, right?
No,
You
it
have
gives
one-
you a +2 to damage when you're using a single-handed weapon.
Aha.
Melee. So as a third level character, I need all the help I can get. All right.
You can
so
still
I
use
got,
a shield with that too.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I was gonna get defense, but then I thought, nah, I don't need one more to my AC.
Oh,
need
and I
two
did
more.
notice. So Rob, in your actions tab on your weapons expandable, that module you can indicate whether you're a 2-weapon fighter or dual wielder, so that it lets you offhand when you need to offhand.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise,
and
otherwise
can,
it
like if
restricts you.
Yeah, like I can drop my shield and then switch this battle axe to two-handed if I want to do that, and it does the damage to 1d10 automatically. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think you just said you were dual wielder, right?
No, not dual wielder, dueling.
Dual lean. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
so that gives you a +2 to damage when using a one-handed weapon, which I
Yep.
will mostly be doing because I have a shield.
Gotcha.
All right.
I heard you wrong.
Now, is battle axe the best one-handed weapon? Anybody? CJ probably knows that.
I don't. I yeah, sorry. I
can look
usually
it up.
prefer yeah, like a rapier or a long sword.
But there's the highest damage is 1d8 with a one-handed weapon, is it not?
I believe so.
Yeah,
unless
okay.
unless you wield that two-handed, right?
Right, but I that's why I
It's
want
a
to keep the
versatile.
shield. Yeah, so I'll keep
As long
that.
as you
Okay.
keep one that's versatile, you should be able to two-handed if you wanted to. There are some that aren't versatile, I think. So
Okay. So now spellcasting. Hello. Paladins know all spells, don't they?
Fallon gets a nice pat on the back. Glad to see you made it. These guys have come up top without the party member before.
Yeah, I know all
Rest in
spells.
peace, Chad.
Charisma modifier
Look
plus
for
half my
hanging
paladin
Chad.
level, so my charisma modifier is 2, so I know
All right.
3
Anyone else
spells.
needing to do anything while we're up here? Buying anything, or if you
So
are,
I'm
it's
gonna
mundane.
go
Just
to
pick it up. Pay.
spells. I'm gonna go to.
If not, you've already paid your way down, and I just left you where you were, assuming you were going to go back to where you were.
Paladin spells.
Yep, that makes sense.
Paladin. First level spells.
A day later, and the corpse is pretty well
bless for
sloughed off
sure.
all of its skin. It's just a big pile of goo
Okay, bless
and
for
some
sure.
teeth.
Also, cure wounds. I need that.
Chicken.
I'm gonna go back and check the barrel it was hiding in, see if there's anything else in there.
Cure wounds.
It stinks
absolutely.
like shit.
Nice.
How many slots do I have? 2? Yeah. I'm only level
Like
2 though.
old,
and then
rotten balls.
Ew. So I'm
Shield
just
of
gonna
Faith.
assume that nothing in there worth taking.
Yeah, I would assume you would not want to jump in to
Yeah.
slosh around in there. Yeah.
Okay. Those are
Double
my 3
doors.
first
I'll
level.
push one, you push the other.
Oh wait, I know
Looks like
all
they're
the
actually gonna
fucking spells.
pull.
I can just prepare.
They'll have handles
I
on
should
them
just have all of them on there.
and
Fuck it.
be able to pull open if you'd like to try.
Sure.
Do it.
I'm just gonna
You see
prepare.
a longer hallway. As you open the door, 2 unique features that you do see on either side of these little triangular alcove is you do see
I gotta level up while I'm adventuring here.
you see in each alcove is a small cubby, and it looks like a wooden stake, or not a wooden, but a metal stake sits in that cubby next to what looks to be a metal mallet. And that metal mallet has a lead tied off to a ring in the wall. Throughout each of those triangular pieces, Sling, you're easily able to identify that's the Dwarvish alphabet in all shapes and sizes, with small holes next to each letter.
Ah, some kind of puzzle. So do we want to
Okay,
spell out
So I'm
Grax
gonna.
or whatever
I can
his
prepare
name
3
was?
spells. So that's gonna be bless. It's
That
gonna be
or
cure
the
wounds
Malarkin.
and shield of faith.
Malakin.
Now, when I level
Now,
up to
is
level
that on
3,
both
I don't
sides
believe
in both
I
alcoves,
get
or
second
just
level
the one
spells.
to the north?
There is they're essentially pitons, but there's 2 pitons and
Oh,
a
which
a
oath?
single
Holy
letter
shit!
of the alphabet, but the entirety of that alphabet.
Which oath
They
do
are
I
not
want?
like
Fucking
mirrored. You
fuck
see,
me.
some are on some side and some are on the other.
What oath should I take, everybody? Should I take?
I don't like it.
Should I take Oath of Vengeance?
Well,
So
we got that other door if you want.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like it either. This looks like a dead end hall too. I don't know if I can see that far. No, nope, I can't see to the end.
I should take a Avenging Angel. I should take some fucking crazy shit. Let's see. Crown,
There were some
Devotion,
journal pages that we picked up,
Ancients.
right?
Back where that metal skull was. Yep.
Yeah. Did we was there any mention in those about this?
Vengeance. Okay, Vengeance it is.
No, that seemed like it was pretty well related to the skull. Well, having understood the phrases in there, the skull was an apprentice of Hallister
Okay.
at one point,
All right, so
All right.
and that's apprentice apparently enjoyed working with electricity.
all right.
All right.
Now I get
There's one piton.
I get oath spells.
Well, there's 2 pitons, you said.
Correct. There's one in each alcove.
All right, I'm done
All
with
right,
this.
and then okay, one half the alphabet in one, and the other half in the other.
Essentially, yep.
All right, I'm trying to let you guys see the map and also level up my dude.
Are the pitons next to a letter, or are they above the?
Channel
The
Divinity?
The pitons are sitting in an alcove. Say it's probably
Divine Health.
I don't know,
What is
probably
that?
about a foot wide and 6 inches tall, and there's just like this single piton that lays in
so
there.
Divine Health.
It's a triangular piece, so it looks like more would stack on top of it, but there's just one.
So do we want to try to like plug these into some letters to make a word. I got some. Does anybody have any pitons? Other two, we need probably 8 or so.
I got 10.
I'll try.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take the 2 pitons that are in
All right,
the
so
alcove
10 is a
and
vengeance. That's
10
RP
from.
shit. I don't need to. Okay, oath spells
I'll give them back to Stacy when we're done with this.
and
And
channel
I'm gonna
divinity.
try out that Garux, Garux, if they're because there's no repeating letters in that.
Okay.
By plugging
you-
the piton, each piton in the hole next to those corresponding.
All right, so
Yep. So you find the Garux.
let's do these first. I
You
get
use those
Bane and
pitons. So
Hunter's
you've only
Mark.
borrowed 3 from Stacy.
Yeah.
But you drive with the metal mallet pitons into those, and nothing happens.
All right, I'll pull those out and go. Anybody got any ideas on what this thing is? Some kind of puzzle, or do you want to try that malarkey? Is there repetitive letters? I don't think there's more than one letter.
So when you hammered those in, did anything like depress or?
Looks like they
Bane
fit in
and
well.
Hunter's Mark. Ooh, Hunter's Mark.
They were
That's
probably
fucking
on an
cool.
inch left, but you don't hear any mechanical sounds. There's no like explosion of magic. They're just they're in.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
So
and
I
then
can tell you which letters
Abjure
are
enemy for channel divinity.
which, like the ME. There's no repetitive letter Malarkin either. So.
Oh, then we'll go ahead and try that one.
But
So yeah,
Paladin,
we'll plug.
even
We'll
though it's
need a
it's
couple
actually
extra
channel divinity
pitons from Stacy, and we'll spell out Malarkin.
because I can only do one
Okay,
of the
you
two.
spell it out. Again, the same sort of thing where they're all about an inch out. You don't repeat any letters and manage to put them all in the right spots. And once again, you don't hear any mechanical sound or explosions of magic. There's nothing to let you know whether or not this is right. It
All right,
seems like
Abjure
you would have the
enemy
right
and
idea, though.
Vow of Enmity.
All right, let me just take a step past and see if anything happens. I'll leave those pitons spelling and step past the alcove.
Okay, nothing happens.
I guess I'll walk to the end of the hall just to see a little closer what's down here.
When you
All right.
stepped in this
That's
area,
it. I think I got everything.
that area, finally that area, the floor seemed to give a little, but immediately stop. At the end of this hallway, you can definitely tell there are 2 false walls, one to the north and one to the south.
All right, I'm gonna yell back down the
All right,
my
so
party before I
channel
remove any
divinity,
walls
I
or
need
try to do that. There's some spots in the floor. I'll indicate where they are if you want to approach down here that
One a
are a little
day, or is
wobbly,
it
so
one
you
a
might want to
rest?
step over those. And when he gets to the point, each point, I'll point it out.
Can't fucking remember
Say,
this
step over
paladin
that one.
shit.
Step over that one.
Yeah, Nola, unless you're like jumping 10 feet at a time, you walk over that area and you can definitely tell like this is you're perceptive. This is a pit trap, but it's not opening as you stand on it.
Right.
Does anybody remember?
I'm gonna get off the pit trap, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a kick once I'm past it, just to see if that loosens anything up.
Sure, it does not.
All right.
Sling's gonna purposely yell back at Stacy, "Don't remove the pitons yet."
Don't give her the idea.
I know. Now I have the idea.
No, she wouldn't do that to us.
She
She's a
would.
partner.
She would absolutely do that.
See the oath.
All right, I'm going to
class
check the wall
feature.
to the north
Fucking
and
fuck.
see if I can kind of push it open.
We got secret rooms, guys.
Yeah, the wall to the north opens quite easily. Kind of slides over to the side. Opens up to a quite large room, and you see in this chamber about 10 foot in, the walls begin to angle inward like a pyramid. At the top in the middle, it's about 30 feet tall, and stacked in the middle of the room are hundreds. At least it says 140 rather, not hundreds, 140 barrels, which are banded in iron. I don't know how you'd know there's 140. There's a
See
shit
the
ton of
Sacred
them.
Oath class feature. Yeah. Well,
These
fuck.
barrels look well
Show me that,
preserved,
bitch.
That's such a random and specific number.
isn't it? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just there's a lot of them. I mean, this is
It doesn't.
I found the cache, guys. And before I step into the room, I'm going to say I am Malarkey.
yeah. So I mean, the barrels themselves are stacked
Stacked there,
all and just higher and
Well,
higher
it's
and
either
higher and higher and higher
the
up. Probably about
the
10
channel
rows
divinity you
up
have is
worth
not
of
dependent
barrels
on
up
what the
into a
rest
peak.
is. It's
So we
channel
don't want to
divinity
play
itself,
Jenga with this thing.
not
or
which
we'll
one you use. So it's
they'll
either short or
come
long
falling
rest.
down.
Fuck, I'll just Google it.
Jenga? I forget what that is.
It's definitely not Django. I know that. You do see on the top of each of those barrels that you can see as you're taking a look at them sling a single rune in Dwarvish. That rune,
Okay, it's
you
short or
have
long
seen
rest.
something
Okay,
similar to
good.
this, and it's the cold rune. That it's a very small, probably about 3 inches in diameter, and it does glow. But each one of these barrels has one of these small glowing glyphs or runes on it.
Oh, that's the one I shot the fire bolt at. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look like that, like this. It didn't say just G on it like this one does, but that one actually said
All
cold.
right, so what I do is
On the barrels themselves as
I go
well,
here.
you see both
I go to
this
channel
and on some
divinity,
others that.
and I
Ooh,
say
nice.
one
Okay,
for
so
rest.
I'll
That way, when I tick
talk
either
to
one of these
Nola
off,
since
they both go
she's
away
close.
because I can only use
There's
one.
a couple different kinds of ales in here. These are well preserved. I bet there might be some good ale here. Malarkin ale and Undermountain ale. Bet that's a crafty.
Drink it.
So they're like a pyramid, right? So the center is stacked higher, and the edges you can kind of see that. Is there anything on top of the edge barrels, or are they
It's a
kind of
door mimic.
partly covered by the ones
Now
that
I'm
are
loaded.
stacking
Now I
up
got
to the?
shit I can do.
Correct. You have to take them down from the top.
Darren might appreciate these. We could tell them where they are.
All right, before I do anything in there, I'm going to come down to the south and push the south false wall.
Also, I have 25 hit points instead of
Again,
11.
the false door opens quite easily, and in this room, it is almost identical. Um, the pyramid of barrels, though, has completely collapsed, and most of the barrels lie smashed on the floor. There are a few that remain intact, with the rune still the same style of rune on them.
All right.
But most of them are smashed.
Are they the
It's like
same?
one of them gave
Mark,
in.
Vow, Smite,
Same
enjoy.
vintage.
Mark, Vow, Smite,
Yes.
enjoy.
Okay. So
With my 20
I'm going to
AC,
find one
'cause I
that's
have a
still
cloak of
intact
protection.
and see if there's kind
Now I'm
of a
somebody.
plug in the top, and
Now I don't
try
have
to
to worry
pull out
about
the plug and kind of sniff and see if
shit
it
until I
smells
get
like.
hit like twice.
Are you going to find one with one of the rune intact?
Yeah, one of the runes intact, and maybe the Malarkin ale or Malarkin ale on the.
Okay. Roll me a percentage die, please.
Oh no. It is break time, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah. You kind of grab the topper of that to open it up, and as soon as you open it up, that glyph glows and fades. This is good ale.
Ooh, it was sealed in by the glyph too. I'll
And with
we can
go ahead.
take a break now. Cool. I'll wait.
Yeah, with that we'll take 10 minutes. Come back at 22.
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, good.
So we are going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to switch y'all to the slide Slide, slippity slides, and I'm gonna change the slide for this game right quick. If I find it. Wow, I've edited a lot of stuff in here. It's not one of the previously opened ones. That means I've done a lot of work in Photoshop. Let's see. Twitch. This is called Announce Mad Mage. Today is episode 13, so we're going to change this to 14. Ooh, Friday the 29th. That's the day I play, go to lunch with Dusty and Bill and play Gloomhaven and then stream later. So that's going to be a big day, Friday. All right. File, save as JPEG. There, now when that file comes up on stream, it'll be the correct one for next week. And there it is right there. Ooh, Arena Battle 10 tomorrow. Now, we changed the name. Arena Battle, formerly Battle Royale. Still, people can sign up. If you want to sign up, you have till midnight tonight to get a guaranteed spot. You can sign up tomorrow on Saturday, but you're not guaranteed a spot unless you do it before midnight tonight. Module Creation Monday, I'll be back working on the Monster Manual Expanded from the DM's Guild, 470 stat blocks. Wednesday, of course, anyone can come by and play 5e pickup games. You don't even need all you need is a demo license. You can play for free. Friday, of course, this game. Saturday, Arena Battle. Ooh, and then Sunday, is that slide in there? Sunday slide, is it in there? Yeah. Critically Awesome Essentials, Diablo Bob will be here on Sunday to tell us a little bit about that and also preview some future crap. Oh, Fantastic Voyage. Was I singing that? Slide, slide, slippity slide. Is that what I was doing? I didn't even realize it. Hey, thanks, Diablo Bob. That's cool. I'm glad you like that. I worked hard on it. It's a little cleaner than it was. Plus, it's got the voices clearly. You know, it's really nice to be able to watch a game and know what player's speaking and who it is. Like, that just kind of sucks if you can't know that. And I used to have that thing that worked. But even if that still worked, I like this one better. So, and now I'm not dependent on anybody. You know, I'm not dependent on some other guy to make it work, and then he disappears, and then it breaks, and he shifts his server, and he moves all the stuff to a different URL, and I can't make it work. Well, now it's all just me. So, if I need to fucking study shit and figure it out, I do it. So there you go. All right, let me put this clock up here so you guys can see it on the 10-minute countdown. We got 7 minutes left. I am going to go refill my cold beverage because it is empty. As a matter of fact, I can even do the crush can sound. Wait, there's one more sip. That sip was one of those ones at the end where the drink's like 3 hours old and it kind of just tastes disgusting. That was the sound of the crushing the aluminum can. Yeah, and I do have 6 on it. So if I have 5 players, actually even if I have 6 players and I'm the DM, we can do 6 players. And so what I had to do today is since I'm up at the top where the camera is, I made myself position 5, and then I just I just turned it off so it's black there, there's just nothing there. And then I made Joe, the DM, I made him position 6 and just made him the DM down there. Yeah, so it's really cool. So no matter who we have, up to 7 people in the chat, I can mix, I can switch it all around and make everybody who they're supposed to be. So normally I would be the DM and then I would just have 6 players. But yeah, it works out. So cool. That's how you do it. All right, I need to go get a Diet Coke and some other type of snack. Perhaps there's a lot of possibilities. There's, I can get a cheddar cheese stick. I could get a beef log stick. I could get other things. Maybe both. Let's see what I end up with. Here, I'll bring you guys with me and you can give me rhetorical feedback where I can't see the chat and I'll just be asking you and really you won't be able to influence me in any way, and then I'll just do whatever the fuck I want. What was that beep? I think I like that. Whenever Windows beeps at you, it always makes me nervous. I've done something, I've pushed a button. Okay, this is where I bang the aluminum can upside down in the sink to get the last little bit of liquid out of it. And then I throw it in the recycling, which is overflowing, and I'm glad that didn't fall on the floor. And then I get another Diet Coke out of the box. This is my whole process, ladies and gentlemen. And then I put that in the fridge while I take the cold one out. At the same time grabbing a... Oh, my shrimp! I'll eat that later tonight. I have a half a thing of shrimp left. You know, just the platter that you buy that has the sauce in it. You just open it and eat it. I've got some berries and some grapes. No, I don't want that. I'll just take this cheese stick and a beef stick. 100% grass-fed Paleo Valley beef sticks that I got off Amazon. They're super expensive, but they're really good and they're good for you. So try and do the best I can, everybody. This is a much better snack. Cheese and a beef stick is much better than a bag of chips and a Snickers bar, which is what I really want. But no. All right, I'm back in the saddle. Kinnick, I tabbed out. Why am I not on screen? You are on screen. You're the bit boss. You're the bit boss down there. Yes, sir, indeedy, sir. No, I'm not saying anything to you, Siri. I said yes, sir. She thinks I said Siri. The clocks are not right in this place. I need to take my little weather station I have here and reset that. It's behind. Hold down set. Set on, right, set, hour, minutes, +1. Okay, there we go. Set. Okay. 69 degrees inside. What the fuck just happened there? Oh, come on. Did I fucking... Okay. Ah, fuck me. That is not what I wanted to happen. Well, that got fucked. The whole weather state... I gotta reprogram the whole goddamn... Why don't I just leave well enough alone sometimes? Alright. That sounds like an old person phrase. Leave well enough alone. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. My dad said that. Alright, let's go back to the game screen here. Joe might even already be having up. Does he have it up? Yes, he does. Okay. Go back to the game screen, and even though there's a minute left in the break, I'm back. So let's see. Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Where is it? Here we go. I'll check my... I am ready. See that Nola, Sling, and Stacy's AFK. Yep, I jacked my whole weather station. Now I have to reset the whole goddamn cunt cock. I gotta put the year in, the month, time, the day, the minutes, everything. But the temperature's there. 68 inside, 36 outside. 36. It says it's 50 outside. Why does it say 36? Oh wait, is that a min-max thing? Did I fuck this whole thing up? Oh well. It's cool. Alright, I can get rid of the timer because we don't need that anymore. Next time you do anything, it's game over. Do. So what's everybody going to be doing the rest of the weekend? They going to be playing some games? What are you guys going to be doing? I know Diablo Bob's coming on the show Sunday. I know he's doing that. Who else is here? The players are here. Jay Murphy O's here. Active Energy, I see. There's a name in there. I don't really. Banana Eneman. Oh man, I'm saying that wrong. I'm sure. Commander Root. David HK is here. David KVH. I mean. High Jumper 111. I know you're here because you did
All
some
right,
things.
all right, all right.
Gwydion just came in.
So you guys have found a bunch of ale,
Funeral Celestian.
2
Holy shit.
large
I don't do
rooms, and
funerals or
seemingly
weddings.
have stopped any of these pit traps from opening in the hallway needed to go through to get them. At this point, what are the wishes of the party?
So I'm gonna step over and look at Nola and say, "Hey, I got a proposal.
Sure.
Let's. I got this. I was digging around in my pack, and I was lucky to find my turkey baster. I'm gonna draw some of this ale out and give it a taste, and put some in a water skin. We could
Yeah, so
take this up to.
these are probably. I mean, you could. They're smaller barrels, they're not like big 50-gallon
Oh,
drums.
okay.
They weigh about 10 pounds each, so it's like a small keg.
Mm,
All right. I
that
think
cheese is good.
I can't carry a keg because I'm already at 116 out of 120. So if we got someone with a strong back, maybe we could take one of these up to Durham and let him know where it is so we can make a profit. And he could send a crew down and we'll tell him exactly where it is and, for his bar in the young.
Let's
All
do it.
right. I can take one of each.
Yeah, one of each, one Undermountain and
Okay.
one.
I'll put 2 barrels of the ale in the parcel sheet, and you can throw it in your party sheet, or throw it in your inventory.
Excellent.
Got to crack open
And
my
next time you go up there, just remember to,
beer.
if I don't
It's not
remember,
a
you
beer.
remember to tell me that what you're doing up there.
I'll put it
Alright.
in my my notes there for
Sounds good.
quests.
All right. One more door, looks like.
Level up.
The door to the south over there.
Yep.
Door opens up easily to a longer, smaller hallway.
Daisy, hallway.
Yeah, Diablo Bob, I
I don't
like your
know.
plan of
Last
action.
time there were some dead
Taking
goblins
antibiotics.
and some things that were firing at me. So, go for it.
Beef stick.
Chump. I will jog down the hallway, which is still faster than Stacy can run.
You continue down the hallway unscathed. Takes a turn, takes another turn. It continues further still. You can see the bas reliefs in this section are seemingly quite religious. You've seen these figures before, but they belong to, or they are symbols of a dwarven god Dumathion.
I need to grab my meat with a napkin. You heard me.
You see a door at the end, and at the end as well, a set of stairs descending.
Yeah. These are so
you got
good.
his
They're
door.
expensive though.
Yeah, let's get the door first. That's a big descent there.
Door opens up to another smaller room. You do see a bit of light coming in from this room, like red is coming from the ceilings as you walk in. If you turn the corner and look, you can see nearly to the end of the room. Looking up, you see about the walls climb about 15 feet up, and then they peak to meet each other about 30 foot high in the top. But sloped in the upper walls, there's red glowing crystals which are set within them, and they shed a dim red light.
Red is never good.
It's disconcerting.
Red is never good. I don't think so.
The lower walls looks like they were once lined depicting dwarves pushing mine carts towards the west, but they looked as though they've been also defaced, and in some cases, the stony, like, um, it's like stony tentacles protrude from the walls. Like there was a dwarven face there, but then it looks like something grew out from the wall, looked like tentacles.
Sounds like a lot of nope to me.
Did you say a lot of nope?
Yep.
I like it.
You can see towards the end of that hallway. I can put a little bit more. Is another hallway that goes to the south, and you see a large double door.
All right.
I will run down here and peek around the corner.
I stay away from the walls.
Sounds good. Towards those double doors, standing to either side as well, you do see two what look to be armored dwarves, made of stone. Their stony beards, they flow out of these great helms and kind of conceal their face. But they are wearing helms nonetheless, and they are made of what looks to be stone. A door to the south. As you're paying very close attention, Nola and Sling, to the doors or to the walls.
Yes.
Give me a second. Yeah, Sling and Nola. You can see these tentacles on
Did you guys hear
that look to have been made after the fact. Like some of them look to be writhing.
Yeah.
They move.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like breathing.
Cthulhu's behind that door. I know it.
What is?
Cthulhu?
Oh, Cthulhu. We don't want to go there.
Bad news.
What are we on, level 2? God damn it.
Right?
This is fucking gonna take forever.
Are there any tentacles on these walls?
There are not.
Alright, let's do that one first, maybe?
All right.
Level 4 first before we go take Cthulhu. Alright, Nola, I got you. I'm gonna back you up. I'm a little more
Alright.
powerful now.
All the guys that have run are now saying, "I'll back you up." I love it.
Yeah. Watch those tentacles. I will try to open the door.
The door opens as you pull it towards you, and you immediately hear
It's
what
Chad.
sounds to be like mechanical, but footsteps.
That's bad.
Oh, fuck. It's a fucking giant robot fucker.
The room is lit,
Wait, I
and
still
these
don't have any
pillars in the
fucking
center actually appear
offensive
to be, and I know I
ranged
say this
crap.
wrong all the time, is it caryatids? They're female carved pillars.
All right.
Because
Carved.
paladins
They
don't
look
have cantrips.
appear to be what looks like elves.
You know why? Because paladins are
The
tanks.
bodies
that's why.
all face towards the center, though.
I need to
So
just
each
get in
one
there.
is facing towards the opposite.
All right.
Can you spell or put that in the chat, Joe, or spell it?
Caryatid. They're basically columns, but they're carved into the figures of women.
It's very common in Greek architecture.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to get a picture in my head. Yeah, okay, I got it now. Thank you. Otherwise, it's just a word I don't know, which means it's just a gray thing. That's what I do if I don't know what it is.
Do we have any indication of which direction the footsteps are coming from?
As you stand there and observe or listen to them, they seem to be
What does
walking
Val do? I need to maybe look at that.
that direction. The pillars at this point block any view you might have. You can definitely tell
Okay.
there's something walking over there. But it sounds like gears grinding, metal hitting stone. I mean, that's the kind of sounds that are making.
Right. Um,
Yeah, so all that does is give you
I will look
a
back and kind of. You
advantage.
guys all ready to go rumble?
Yeah.
Well, okay, the statues, I guess I need to get closer. Um, do they look serene, peaceful? Do they look frightened, scared?
There is no sword, but this is essentially what they look like.
Oh, okay. So okay, that's fine.
But they're solid stone pillars, very architectural, and it is all stone. It doesn't look like cloth or anything like that. That's the best
Abjure
picture I've got,
enemy
though.
doesn't seem like something I would use very much. But Vow of Enmity. It has to be within 10 feet of me.
I'm going to stealthily try to enter. Kind of be very careful with my footsteps as I go over it and try to see whatever's walking over
As you round that pillar, you see this thing is pretty well minding its own, and just walking
In order to do the
in
vow, though, you have to be
this
within
general
10 feet.
direction.
But
Seems to be like
generally, I would.
you look
I
towards
guess
the
I would
floor, and
be.
it looks like there's maybe a path that this thing has been walking. If it wore an inch worth of stuff into this stone, this thing has been walking around this room for a hell of a long time.
Hunter's Mark, I can
it.
move.
Yeah.
But Vow I can only use
Um,
once on one thing, so that would be the big bad boss or
I will
whatever I
make my way
thought was
back
going to be the.
over. I'm like, there's like a little machine thing that's kind of walking around that pillar down there.
Like a Roomba?
And it just continues to walk in a in a. You can definitely see its path, noticing where it's at.
I don't know your strange orc words, so it might be.
Might be.
I'll point it out once it kind of crosses back in. It's that thing. See?
Go touch
As
it.
you as you are noticing it and looking around the room, you see what look to again be bas reliefs within this room. And the bas reliefs are what look to be like unicorns and bare branched trees.
Interesting. I will make my way over this way. Take a look down this hall here.
That hallway continues for a good long distance, but you see
This is me.
small
Attack him.
alcoves that go both north and south very shortly after entering the hallway.
All right. Does this thing seem to notice my presence at all?
It has not at this point paid any attention to you.
Yeah, right. They are
Okay.
bonus actions. That is cool too. What's aw man, Torpedo? What's aw man? Aw man. Things
If
coming
I see any
around.
kind of marking across this hallway here, any kind of line or some disturbance of the stone.
No, there's nothing.
Okay. Um,
Fallon, I think you need to heal yourself, unless you already have. My party sheet says you're damaged at least,
uh,
and it looks like
Oh, I didn't.
hit dice aren't right either. Just
Hit
FYI.
dice should be right. There's 3.
he's fine on the combat tracker.
Okay, good. I mean, it just might be my party sheet that
It's
isn't updated.
it's mine
Well,
as
no,
well.
I did have 18 hit points. It was wrong, but maybe because I was leveling after you rested or something.
Okay.
Something like that. But yeah, thank you.
We've
That's
we've
probably
had
what it was.
we haven't used anything, so I'm gonna do another long rest just to see if that fixes it. Oh, never
Well, I
mind.
changed my hit points to 25.
Excellent. You don't see any there's no lines, no traps.
I'm
There's no
laughing because
disturbance in the wall,
why is
like
he
dark
ensuring that I
holes or
have
anything
all my
like
hit
that. Is
points
that
as
kind of what
he's
you're
about
looking
to
for?
kill us?
Yeah. Just is there anything differentiating this hallway from the room that I'm in, basically?
There is not.
All
You
right.
do see, perhaps on the floor, maybe like
Oh
stone on
no,
stone
torpedo!
drag marks.
Don't do that.
They're not very
Don't do
pronounced,
spoilers
but
or don't
you do
do
see
backseat gaming or none of that. Don't do that here.
as though
That's
maybe
bad.
stone would have been
You're not
dragged
you
across
shouldn't tell
Okay.
others in the
this
chat or
up or down
me,
this hallway.
especially somebody who doesn't know anything about the game. Please don't do that. That's
And this guy just keeps walking.
a quick way to get banned. That's
Minding
bad
his own
form to
business.
say anything about the game that is not already known.
I'll make my way back, being careful not to cross the line he's been walking around.
Okay.
So the level one, I found another hallway down there that leads to some kind of alcoves. It looks like some stone has been dragged through there at some point, so there might be some kind of trap. Go check out this door over here to the west.
Yeah.
I'll go do that next.
I don't know. I think we should touch the little robot thing.
Wait a minute. Just calm down.
I'm not gonna stop you.
You touch the robot then. You go right ahead.
Okay.
So, Nola, don't open that door yet.
Alright.
Stacy's doing something crazy. So I'm gonna just touch the robot as it passes, or whatever that thing is.
Yeah, it stops and kind of looks at you for a second.
I say hello.
It does not respond.
Snobby, whatever.
Oh yeah, okay, torpedo.
And that's it?
Right.
It just looks at me and that's it? That's done?
You reached out and touched it, correct?
Yes, with my bare hand. I mean,
It looks at your hand as it sits on it, and it looks towards you, and it reaches its hands forward and touches you very similarly.
oh my god, I love this. I want this. Can I keep it and call it Fred? Do you have a picture of this thing so I can see it better?
Oh yeah, I didn't share it with everyone.
I'm zoomed in on the token really so I can see it. At first I thought it looked like the chicken hawk from the Warner Brothers cartoons, but it doesn't.
It does not have a bow out, and it is not firing an arrow. It is not flying. It is walking, and that's what you see.
It
A
is
small
adorable.
mechanical
Oh my
box.
god, I'm picking this up. I will pick it up and hold it to my face.
It immediately slaps you.
Oh my god.
That seems
Kicks,
smart.
punches, slaps.
Alright, alright. I set it down. I set it down. I don't want to hurt it.
Turns about face and continues walking.
No, come back. Come with us.
Well, since it didn't immediately blow up in our face, I'm gonna go check out these statues.
Okay. The statues all do face inwards.
I'm gonna
so
check
sad
out.
now.
I'm gonna check out the faces. See if the eyes are all the same stonework,
They are.
and then I'll take a look at the center of the room where they're all intersecting. See if there's anything there that might have indicated there was something there at some point.
You see, very similar to the hallway, kind of in circular motions within that maybe 10-foot square area that you're in, the same sort of scrapes on the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna look up. Can I see the ceiling from here?
Yes.
Can I see any kind of indication in the ceiling that something might come down or?
That's what I tried, torpedo. I tried.
You do not.
All right.
It doesn't move.
It
He
kind
says.
of peaks up probably about 40 foot, but there's no light source, nothing that drops down, nothing that looks like comes up.
Okay. Anyone else got anything they want to try before we try the door?
I don't think so.
Have you
Alright.
touched any of the statues yet?
I did. I tried to
Okay.
turn one.
Oh, okay.
And by turning it, he placed a hand strategically on a breast and a buttocks,
Yep.
and tried. No,
Hashtag me too.
That's
We
how you
call
get the
those handles.
Stacy, I did forget to mention as you did pick that up and it started kicking and slapping and punching and kicking, it was like speaking to you in a language you definitely could not understand, but it didn't seem happy that it was being held.
It's probably a girlfriend of mine,
All right, Sling
Who
is
has
gonna
comprehend
not
language?
happy to be held.
open this door over here. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I think Voila might.
Yeah, I do as a ritual.
Can we do it? Come on, this thing has been here for who knows how long.
That door does open up to a small little hallway there.
Well,
Does
sure.
that ritual take 1 minute?
Doesn't seem like
10 minutes.
it's dangerous here or anything. So sure, I'll sit down on the floor and
Did he just walk around me?
He did. He stopped as you were in your way, gave you a floor to ceiling look, scowled, and then stepped around you.
Oh my god, I want him even more.
Right? The thing that ignores you is what you want.
So Voila is sitting and concentrating on a spell that'll take about 11 minutes. Stacy keeps trying to bug the shit out of this thing
Which spell
successfully.
are you doing, Voila?
comprehend languages to
Okay.
see if we can understand it.
Very good. Yeah, are we gonna go check this hallway or are we gonna wait for 10 minutes and have our entire party with us?
See what this thing says
Check-
first,
check
or
the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
split the party. Split the party.
No. We'll wait 10 minutes for her, 11 minutes for her to finish her, what's it called? Ritual.
Ritual.
So you shut that door.
Yeah.
In the meantime, this thing just keeps walking in circles, and every time it gets to Stacy, it does the exact same thing. It stops, notices something's in its way, scowls, and steps around, then continues along its way. 10 minutes is up, and you have completed your comprehend languages. Voila. You've completed comprehend languages then.
I forget, if you do a ritual, it still costs
Awesome.
a spell slot,
So
right?
I will
Or does it not?
try to talk to it again and see if it makes speaking noises back at us.
Crap, I can't remember that.
You step in front of it and say something. What is it you say? Or step to the side of it, or whatever it is.
Okay, so something like, "Hello, aren't you adorable?"
Yeah, that's the whole point, right? As a ritual, that's the whole point of it,
It says
is
it
that
very
it doesn't use a spell
monotoned,
slot, but it takes 10 minutes
very
plus casting time. Okay,
electronic.
very good, thank you.
And you hear kind of a spit and sputter of gears within its mouth.
All right, Halistrin. How long you been here? What makes you stay here?
What'd he say? What'd he say?
I see. Well, what do you know about this place?
I kind of feel bad for the viewers because they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, they're right. And they're having a small conversation with a robot that no one can understand.
By the way, guys, I think those of you that are watching the chat, I don't think the players are monitoring the chat. They could be. They're all in here, but they're not participating in your conversation. So if you're giving them instructions like
Oh, I would like to
grab
know
the
that.
robot, I don't think she sees you doing that. Otherwise, she would type, "No, I'm not gonna." She. But I'm the only one I think who's monitoring the
But
chat.
does he have a family? Does he have a whole nest of them?
He holds up a single finger and says that.
Okay, well, so far you're doing good.
A second finger for that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, she wasn't really trying to hurt you.
The hell's going on?
We're communicating.
A
Right, but I
third for
can't.
that one.
I need Vala to keep me up to speed because I can't read it.
Because I'm racist, I imagine they're
Okay,
speaking
well,
Japanese.
why would anybody want to hurt them?
And four fingers up for that one. At this point, I think he's using both hands.
Okay, well, Stacy, stop touching it because it's gonna defend itself, and y'all might want to leave the lady pillars alone.
Why?
Nola looks squarely at Fallon.
Well, that should be obvious, but in addition, this little robot thing's likely to hurt you if you mess with him. Hallister set him to, defending them for some reason.
Ask it what they do. Why are they here? Why is he defending him? What's the danger?
The ladies, the pillow.
What?
Well, he says the ladies can cure petrification. This sounds like something we don't want to be involved in. I mean, petrific.
I want to be involved in curing petrification if we get petrified. See, I'm not telling Zell how to play,
Alistair
but if I
says
was Zell,
elf magic.
as a courtesy to the other players, I would relay what's in the chat. That's all just gibberish that none of us can understand. So it's just her and the DM
And
talking to
at
each
that
other,
point, he
and
continues
none of us
walking.
can fucking understand what the hell's happening. If it were me, I would relay what's happening. As my character, I tried to say
All
what the hell
right,
is happening,
well,
and I was met with nothing.
he's got 4 jobs, and one of them is to walk around in this circle. I don't think he's gonna bother us unless you pick him up again.
What's his other jobs?
Remember his name. Defend himself. Attack anything that damages or tries to topple these lady pillars and walk around in the circle.
All right. Kick him. Bob, you're evil. So, I don't think there's anything else to see here myself.
All right.
Let's move out.
We do not have.
Follow the drag marks?
We might as well check this room out to the left, to the west. Then we can head over to the alcoves.
All right.
These chambers here for the elves that are amongst us, and there's a number of you, are reminiscent of elven
1, 2,
tombs.
3.
It is considerably older. The stone within here seems considerably older than any other stone that you've seen as you're walking through. this dungeon.
Is it something that would upset me as an elf, or just I go, oh, I know what this is?
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of not something that would upset you, I don't think.
Okay,
Just reminiscent of an elven tomb.
gotcha.
It's worth noting that elven tombs tend to have guardians. Kind of be careful as we go through here.
Don't worry, I brought my Shatterkai Karate Chop.
Give me just a second, guys.
That was good. Shadakarati.
I decided while I was saying it to change it.
I'm going to move you back just a little bit, guys, as you were walking in the room. Go ahead and put yourselves however it was that you were walking. As you were walking in,
I'm dead.
you quite easily see and disturb two
Whoa.
very large and slobbering owlbears. You can roll initiative.
Why do they have to be slobbering?
Snapping? Maybe they're just snapping.
What a bear do we not understand?
All right, I'm going to re-hotkey my weapons, of course, because I have different modifiers.
So both of these stand up and look towards you hungrily, Fallon, as they snap their beaks together. You're first up.
Well, I'm going to have to do some paladin shit. Do you want to lock tokens?
Yep.
So, interestingly, I do not have enough movement to attack this turn from where I am to melee. So, in that case, I will move forward to here and throw a javelin and say, come on, everybody, let's get these fuckers.
Solid miss.
Yeah. And then I will then move back and say, go get them.
Sounds good. Sling.
You moved back. All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to trip my blade song.
All right.
And
I did not do best practice, which was to do the movement in one, but I didn't know I was going to move
move
back when
to
I missed.
there and do a firebolt at Owlbear 8.
You got both your blades out then, right? Too.
Yes.
Yeah, but Hunter's Mark, I'm not going to waste a spell slot on these fucking people.
That's a hit.
Hunter's Mark would. This doesn't look like it's going to be a tough battle. I don't know how many hit points owlbears have, but
And then I'll look him in the eyes and go, "Come on, Paladin.
if it gets
let's
crazy,
go.
I might
You
do it.
Stacy.
I could bless my party though.
All right, let's just move.
Maybe I'll do that.
Right here. Shoot a longbow at him. Pushing Nola aside.
Rude.
You want an arrow in the back of the head? Fine. Stay in
I
the
could
way.
bless
Stay in
some
the way. See what
fuckers.
happens.
I could
Okay.
also bane those two things.
You got nothing. Okay.
Go ahead and do damage. No effect.
I'll throw in a maneuvering attack.
All right.
I could shield of faith myself.
Does that allow
Dang.
me to maneuver if I
No.
want?
You have to
have
be
to
next
react
to
to
it.
Gotcha.
A lot of damage.
All
though.
right. So another one.
Okay. Another hit.
All these fucking second attacks.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Hex, I don't
too,
have. I don't
'cause you
have
said
hex.
I can do it. Same. I can do 2 a turn, or it doesn't matter as long as I
Yeah,
hit,
it's a resource pool for you.
Wait, what happened? Oh yeah.
Okay, and what I moved like 15 feet, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bless definitely Sling. Definitely Nola.
And I'm done.
All right.
And myself, I think.
Attempts to pounce and basically topple Sling to the ground. Sling, you'll give me a strength athletics check. No, save, sorry. Strength check, strength save. It is able to easily pounce upon you, making you prone.
See,
You want to drop
it's
prone on
half
yourself,
dead,
please?
this one.
Will
But she
do.
did crit like a
As
fucking
it
mother.
buries its beak inside you. It's very hungry.
I'm not sure bless is the right move here, though, because it's only 2 creatures.
Nola.
We should be able to fucking just take these things down.
It's got erotic real quick. All right. I will go down over here.
Divine Smite. That's what I need to be using my spell
And
slots
finish
on.
off this owlbear.
Get him off me, laser boy.
Girl.
Oh,
Hit.
sorry.
Did that hit?
You did.
This thing's gonna be dead before
Another
I get
hit?
to it.
As this thing is mauling the hell out of Sling.
I will flurry of blows.
Another hit. And this thing falls dead
See, it's
on top
fucking
of Sling.
over.
Cool. That was 25 feet. That'll be 50. Take my last attack on that.
I need.
Oh, I probably didn't hit. Sorry.
No, it did hit.
All right, cool. I'll remember to wait next time.
You're good. Voila.
All right, so I would like to move up
Well, I'm not gonna be able to get to it on the next turn
about
either.
here.
You
I
round the
see,
corner and
it-
see a dead
It's not worth the
owlbear
spell
laying
slot.
on
These
top
are
of
gonna
Sling.
fucking be dead in 2 seconds.
Awesome. I'd like to nudge Fallon in the ribs as I'm going by. Get in there. And I will bonus action hex and then Eldritch blast it.
Do you mean to tell me to get in there when it's not my turn to do so?
I was thinking
Yes.
you took that, Fallon, in a sexual context.
Ah. Well, Sling is prone.
Hey.
Hey. You don't sound too resistant. You sound like you might be. You sound like you might be like a smoking weed. Hey.
I flash you a little bumper sticker. Hashtag me too.
Yeah. Flash me a little ass.
Go for it,
Oh,
Voila.
Voila's using Hex.
That's a hit. And another hit.
Yeah.
This owlbear looks straight towards Nola and
Come up
is
5
going
feet.
to attempt to bite and claw.
He's not gonna move. So he's slightly too far away. I'm gonna have to again throw a javelin because that's.
Gets you with the claw, but misses with the bite.
Cheating.
Fallon.
All right. I am once again 5 feet too far away. So this time, I'm gonna move. Even though by my next turn this thing will be dead, but nevertheless, I'm gonna move up a little closer. Throw a javelin.
Sounds good.
Always on the outskirts of everything.
You're never behind Stacy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Don't think that'll matter here shortly. And Sling, or Fallon, you're still up. Sling.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, I'm
Crit!
gonna stand
Sounds good.
and move to there.
Yeah,
'cause
but
I've
that's
got
not my
40 foot of
hex,
movement with
Torpedo.
my
That's
blades on.
Voila's hex, not mine.
Take a couple rapier whacks at this thing.
Hit.
Ugh. And my offhand.
Another hit.
I
Oh,
can't
do
smite
Yay,
unless it's
one's
melee,
around.
Bob. Come on.
And that'll be my turn.
Can't divine smite with a fucking
Stacy.
javelin. What are you talking about? All right, let me just check to make sure I'm right.
You guys are all in my way.
With a melee weapon attack. Melee. Divine smite
What
with
are
a
you gonna do
javelin. What are
about
you
it?
talking about?
She runs into the room, throwing a couple more arrows that way.
See, all that bless and
Hit.
Hunter's Mark, that would have all been wasted spell slots. Even divine smite would have been a waste. I need to wait till we're going to get the
And a
shit
miss.
kicked out of us. Not two owlbears that are dead in round 2. All about tactics.
All
It's all
right.
about,
No luck.
it's all about
Try to
passion
finish
and
this
children. Why is it got to be about goat fucking and busting
It's a hit.
and busting neckties
And another one.
and shit stain?
As she
whatever
drops
the
to the
fuck he
ground.
says.
Easily thwarted.
Owlbears. I get my javelins.
Sounds good. The reason you could tell that this was elven, I didn't really get into the detail on that one, is that essentially it has been faded, it has been scarred, and a lot of it's missing. But essentially, you see what looks to be humanoids riding elk, and it's through the forest, and left to right, you see as the seasons pass from spring to winter.
Hmm. You don't say. Well, or 2 now.
Well, there's a hallway over there. I'm gonna remove blades.
I'll just unlock tokens. There you go.
And I'm gonna use my second wind while I have a moment to.
Sounds good.
Another one.
Within that room, you see another room, another hallway rather, that heads to the south. In here, though, you see what look to be like 3 stone tables, which lie broken around the room. And you also see like ceramic shards.
Like a broken vase or something like that.
They look to be like either urns or a vase or something of that similar, like bowls maybe.
I just like to say vase. Okay. Do we want to investigate this broken shit or just move on, everybody?
I'll check around the tables and the walls, see if there's anything, any kind of inscriptions or indication of who might have been interred here.
Did he say been a turd or been interred?
The only thing you really see within here would be like recesses where tools might have set. You might be a tool or two within there,
All right.
Dude,
and
Like,
they look to be
dude,
like
dude.
medical in nature.
Okay. That could be
Sling,
really bad.
as you were kind of searching on the south side of that room down there,
Yeah.
you did come across a small, intact clay pot,
Oh, nice.
which
A relic
looks
from
to
my
be
peoples.
worthwhile keeping.
I will take that.
Look how big
and
this fucking
stash
map
it.
is. Jesus Christ.
I threw it in the party sheet.
You want to put
We're
that in
never gonna
the
fucking-
bag of holding there? Voila! I'm close to my max weight.
Oh yeah, no problem.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
At the end of that hallway, you see that it looks to oh, I think I pushed the wrong button here, guys. Sorry, I was talking. It looks to slope.
Downwards.
Correct.
Slope. Whoops. Slope that way or slope
Correct.
that way? Oh, okay. The first one. Okay.
Does it look like a steep slope where we would slide down it if we stepped on it, or can we keep our feet?
Need a little clarification. Let me look some stuff up here.
All right.
Slide, slippity slide.
It looks like it would slope maybe 5 feet every 10 feet. So it is a decent slope, but not something you would be threatened to slip on.
All right.
But it
So it's like a
slopes.
45-degree angle.
Yeah, I'd say I don't mean it to be that steep. So maybe 5 feet every 20 feet.
Okay.
It is sloping, but it's not dangerously so.
Gotcha. All right. Do we want to go down it? Oh, all right. I like it.
You don't feel as though you're at threat for slipping or sliding down this at all, but it does slope into the ground.
And does it continue to slope in a westerly direction as well?
Every time you step forward, you are stepping down, whether
Okay.
the hallway turns or not.
Gotcha. Same. Now again, going north.
Correct.
Okay, down we go. Level 3, here we come. I don't know.
Well, do we want to check out these alcoves over there before we change maps? If this leads to a place where we change maps?
Well, yeah, let's see where this goes, and then if it
Yeah.
does, we can definitely go do that. Slide, slippity slide. How dare you?
Sorry about that.
Oh my god. To be fair, I was up around that corner. Now the tokens have been bought.
Yeah, it would have happened even before. You just jumped ahead before I could even.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, Sling, as you and Fallon are stepping forward, you both step down on the same spot, and you hear a click, and you both turn to each other, and immediately turn back behind you, looking at your fellow party members, and your eyes go wide as a massive boulder comes out of that south wall and begins running towards you.
Fucking Indiana Jones bullshit. All right. Well,
You can roll initiative.
Yes.
Come on, voila, go high.
Oh, 2 ones!
Look at that shit. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a 4 in there. Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. So it goes first, thankfully.
Joy.
And all it can do is roll forward.
And crush its enemies.
It picks up speed as it goes, and voila is its first apparent victim. Subject to a dexterity saving throw, she is successful and therefore only takes half damage.
Oh,
Fuck.
Damn.
Anything to
Fallon.
make Zell say fuck. I love it. All right. I'm gonna move up here, but don't approve my move. I just want to see what's there first.
The room continues, and I'll just uncover all of it so you can see it when you're running.
Okay. And I'm
continues to slope. The slope continues south, and there is a leveling off to the west.
Oh, very good. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. I will be dashing. Janky movement. I'll even go further than that if I can see what's up. Yeah, okay. I'll dash to
And within
there.
within that room, you just see a number of like slanted tables. Nothing harmful.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm like, this way, everybody, except It's the person who got crushed.
Voila, yeah, voila. When you became so up close and personal with that thing, uh, you noticed it looks like a gigantic eye.
Did he say eyeball?
I don't like it.
Ew.
Nola.
You know what? Just because I
Nola
can.
bolts.
Speedy.
Sling.
All right, taking a page out of the partner's handbook, I will dash as well. Right there.
Voila.
Well, I guess I got squished up against the wall or something as it rolled by.
Yeah,
Um,
right over
I
top.
see no point dashing, but I will go that general direction.
Sounds good.
Ride it.
Stacy.
Do that thing where you backwards your feet on top of it like a log roller.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this thing is the size of the hallway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than you have to be able to
All right, right there.
fit under it when it rolls over you. Top of the round, this thing rounds the corners as though it was meant to, and comes to a screeching halt as it smacks the shit out of the end of the hallway there, coming to a stop.
Nice.
We were to go back and get Vala's stuff.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
Oh, yay! That's a good thing. We're happy that you are still with us. Are you? Can you like move? How bad are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
Just
get in
walking
here
off
before
will be
that thing
fine.
reverses gravity and starts rolling up the
Right.
hill.
Right.
Talon, that room that you're in, probably about 10 foot tall, high, or well, it looks like 20-foot high ceilings. You see a row of 6 slanted stone tables, and it looks like these tables have grooves or troughs on the outsides, and small like handcuffs and or wrist cuffs and ankle cuffs.
So kiki
Each
shit.
each of them pour into a small stone basin, um, as though it's designed to drain blood.
Yeah. I suggest we get the hell out of here. Fuck all that, says the paladin. I'm gonna bypass that, and if someone else wants to check into it, I'll wait.
You see it curved to the north.
Does anybody want to look at the bloodletting stations?
Nope.
Nope.
All
But
right, let's hit it.
I would like to poke the eyeball with my wand before I walk away from.
Do you want to
Is that
poke it
a
with your wand?
Yeah.
hypnotism or?
It is definitely stone, and it seems to be painted to look or resemble an eyeball. Rather bloodshot eyeball, it says. Fallon, are you brave in this?
So far, I am not liking that 3 members of the party are lagging behind, so I will wait. Also, when
Okay.
I see Voila, I will walk over to her and lay on hands.
Okay.
Just cannot keep his hands to himself.
I'm a helpful chap.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And I'm going to drink a healing potion as I walk down.
Sounds good. You come
Wait, where was
to
the
a
bloodletting
room
station? You said it was back here.
back in that large room. Yeah, six
Okay.
stone tables that kind of slant down. Um, all of them end at the floor with a small stone basin.
Oh, I'm really bad in the corner.
Thalon and Nola, as you're looking forward into that small room, you see one of those portcullises, as well as uh, looks like to be a bit of a makeshift desk. You see what looks to be like a stone sarcophagus, but on top of it are like misshapen blocks of stone, which kind of create this desk. Behind is a high back chair made of charred wood, and it has an armrest missing. Behind the desk and chair, there's dusty books crammed into small niches on the south wall. This is. Similar niches are on the other walls, which contain tall, looks like white urns, for lack of a better word, and which they're all covered in dust and cobwebs.
All right, I'm gonna have a seat in the chair and look over the desk on top and in any drawers. Suggest that other people come in and start looking through the bookshelves.
All right.
I
So
heard both.
on the
I'm very
dust
handsy.
or on the desk itself, you see what looks to be a tiny white pouch.
I'll pick that up and take a look at it. Might be a
It's
component pouch.
It's cocaine. I like it. And I will
Hey
throw
Siri,
that
play
in the
cocaine.
party sheet. And those looking through books, you see. Are we good?
Clapped.
Looking through the books, you see subjects like alchemy, dwarven and elven
Joe, he didn't like
history,
it. Oh, we did?
engineering, gemcraft, study of monstrosities, weather predictions. Most of them are falling apart. A number of them are stuffed um, among other mundane tomes. But you do also see a badly burned, what looks to be a wizard's spell book with a number of known spells within it. I'll throw that in the party sheet as well.
All right.
Aw, snap. Somebody's a wizard.
Looking at the books.
We've also got someone who's buying spell books.
That's
You do.
right. In case you can't. Well, you can. You can just copy shit out of it and then
You can,
sell it.
yeah, and then sell it.
What's the highest level in it?
64.
No.
Level
Level
3.
1, level 2, level 3.
Remove curse is a good one.
Remove curse. Yes.
25 platinum.
Comprehend languages.
Yeah, these spell books are a good find down in this dungeon. They
Yeah.
pay well.
They do. All right, so nothing in the desk then, I take it.
No, it looks like it was. I mean, it's an old sarcophagus. You can take this section and you're kind of putting together the stone tables in that front room with some small medical looking instruments, the bloodletting tables, and then what looks to be an office in this back room here, as probably something to deal with burials and or death,
Diablo Bob.
for the
Says that and
preparation
ran
of a
away.
death
I
of a
didn't.
dead body.
All right. So let's look at the
Stacy, I forgot
portcullis.
to ask Stacy.
Yeah.
Were you doing something with those tables, Stacy?
Kind of looking around to see what was on them.
Yeah, nothing. Just it's stone. There's no bodies. There's no like blood. It is. That's all pretty well clean, with the exception
Leftover.
of dust. Correct.
Dallin hasn't. I mean, he's been told that portcullises usually lead to nothing, but I'm going to check around for levers and even push the portcullis itself, see if it lifts or slides or goes down or any type of those things to try to.
All right. Give me
see.
your best investigation check.
All right, best investigation.
I'll help him with that.
Are you trained in? Are you proficient in investigation?
Let me double check. I think I am. Yes, I am.
Ooh, that means I can do it at advantage. Okay, hold on 1 second.
There is definitely nothing. This
All right.
is beyond frustrating, but these do not open.
Okay, and that's as far as I can see down there. I can't see what's beyond. Yeah, okay.
Looks
So,
like it would just continue on into darkness. Yep.
right. So I say I don't think we can get past that. You guys are right. Portcullis
All right, I'm
suck.
going to suggest as we go by this ball, it may have reset, and we might want to trigger it and move out of the way before it crushes someone.
You do see it just sitting there. I just deleted it.
Oh, okay, it's still there.
It is. Yep.
All right. I don't trust it. I'm going to move briskly down the hallway and get out of there.
And as we pass through this room, I'm going to run up here to the north and see if there's any alcoves or nooks in the
Okay.
wall.
Give me investigation.
All right.
Here's the whole map.
There is what seems to be a false wall in that 10-foot section.
I want to say this
Excellent.
goes down to the other level, but we don't
Hey,
know.
hey,
There's a false wall?
false wall.
Secret door, guys.
All right, let's go back.
And everybody's ready. I'm going to push on the wall and see if
It looks like
slides.
this wall. You try to push it, try to slide it, and it doesn't. It looks like it would actually need to be knocked down, or I think if you have a pickaxe or something
I
like
do
that,
have,
that you'd have
I
to.
have a
You'd
minor.
have to work. Yep. So you'd have to work it at getting this one knocked down, and it's 3 foot thick, but you know that it would take a good amount of time to knock it down unless someone's going to help you.
Switch off with our beastly Talon. 15
Yeah, I'll help.
strength.
Okay. So
I'll hammer
just
away until I get
give me
tired.
strength. Yeah. Give me strength checks just to see if you guys get exhausted doing this, and we'll move forward.
I will use my inspiration in that case.
Sure. Easily able to get through that. Found some easy ways, and large chunks
mimics.
of the wall fall aside. In the middle of that room, what it looks to be a dusty tomb, and looks to be a solid white, like an alabaster almost, block of granite.
Yeah. It's in there for a reason.
Carved into it is a likeness of a regal elf.
Hey, that's me. Hi, elf.
On the chest of the elf, you see the depiction of what looks to be a yawning and stretching cat. And the cat is also part of the lid's carving.
Strange.
Does the lid look like it might be removable?
Go ahead and give me in perception.
All right.
Not from what you can see. It might be able to. Maybe if you had enough people with enough strength, it might be able to open. You're
I'll
going to
move
have
back
to
'cause I'm
position
weak.
yourself and use tools if you can.
I'll let him use my pickaxe to try to use like a crowbar. This one has a crowbar.
All right,
And
I'll
I
use the
got a crowbar.
Okay, good. So if you have crowbar, we can do a strength check with advantage. Is that what you
So
want?
who's all doing this?
Let's get.
Oh.
Do we have 2 crowbars? I don't have one.
I have one.
So
I don't
2 of
have
us.
one, and Nola doesn't want to do it.
Does Sling want to do it with his crowbar?
Yeah, I can use my my pickaxe on one side and lever it like a crowbar.
Well, I have
Okay.
a crowbar and I don't mind helping.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have much strength, so.
So two
You're
of
not.
us with
So the sling, you're not going to help then.
Correct. Yeah, I'm only an 8 strength. I think Stacy's got a little more.
Okay. How long are you guys going to work at this?
I would say that with two of us using crowbars to remove the lid, we would know right away if we can have any progress. So I would say we would
Can
do it.
3 people do it?
If you can fit 3 people in there.
Yeah, I'll help too.
Okay.
So
So
I would,
what
yeah,
I'll
I would
have
say
you
we
do
would
is,
give it the old. Go ahead.
yeah, you give it a college try, and give me strength athletics. Each of you. Um,
Can we do advantage those of us with crowbars?
yes.
Okay. The fucking death note
You
comes
work on
out.
it for about 5 minutes, kind of pounding the crowbars in, trying to find a lip, really just trying to get an angle on it. And after maybe 5 or 10 minutes of really trying to even just try and get a grip with those crowbars, you're not able to find like lid or a line or anything to be able to lift off of there.
All
Nola
right.
kind of walks up and takes a look, like, "Yeah, guys, this is just solid granite."
All right. Does anybody have like a detect and/or dispel magic?
I think we can. Let's try poking the cat in the eye and messing with the lid.
Well, I'd like to get an answer to my question first.
Sorry,
No one? I guess
I don't
silence
know.
means no. Okay.
So I have detect magic as a ritual. Um, I do not have dispel magic yet.
I would love to spend the
Oh,
time to
that's
see
not
if.
true. I do have dispel magic.
Okay, well, I would love to check to see if this is a magical thing because this thing isn't in some hidden room for no reason. It's not just a decoration, it's something. So I'd love to spend the time to do the ritual and see what we get. Then we can poke it in the eye, whatever the hell that was.
Let me know what you want to do.
We will detect magic as a ritual and see if we
Okay.
think it's a magic open type situation.
So you sit down, take about 10 minutes, place your hands on the sarcophagus or this
Oh
slab
fuck, I
of
could have done
granite.
that.
And after your ritual is complete, you are 100% completely certain this is a mundane piece of stone, albeit beautiful.
Guys, this is a really pretty rock.
All right, bag of holding. That's probably worth
How
3
big
times.
is it?
Well, you
All
didn't
right.
try lifting it, but it would be probably close to 8,000 pounds, I think.
I don't like it that it was in the secret room and it's nothing. It bothers me, but we can continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around a bit with the relief on top and see if there's any mechanisms or trips to have it just go. And
Did you want to use your wand that you
yeah,
forget you have all the time?
yes, let's do that. Wand of Secrets. I
Jesus.
forget I have.
Well, I shouldn't be mad. I forgot he had it too.
All right, so
I'm also
you
not
walk
caring.
up to there and you say, "There's got to be fucking something here," and you slash that wand of secrets, knowing that it will reveal every secret within the next 30 feet of you. Nothing lights up.
Oh, well, we know now we can leave it without have it niggling at the back of our mind.
Charge burned. All right. Very good. At least we checked it out. Let's
Those
go.
recharge in the day, after a long rest or something, every
On-
day. Yeah, dawn.
Yeah, it's a
Dawn.
couple of, depends on a couple of long rests, but it's daylight. Yeah, on dawn.
I have an idea out of character. I don't think my character would know this, but I was looking at the description of that pot that whoever took,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
it mentioned a barefooted druid of some kind,
It did.
and I know that druids have like a shape earth spell or a change stone to earth or something. So that might be its deal. I don't know.
But
Stone
we don't
shape?
have anybody who has that spell, do we?
Not anymore.
Not since
God damn it.
Chad got himself
Fucking
et.
Chad.
Oh, by the way, just for future reference, I have detect magic. Thank you.
Sounds good. Yeah, good to know.
I didn't realize, because it's a ritual, but it's not on my active spells, so but I can do it. So, yeah, maybe we remember this and come back if we ever decide we're gonna get really curious about what the hell that was.
All right,
Sounds good.
Meanwhile,
let's go check out these alcoves and see what else can
Do it.
go over us.
I'll back you up.
I am looking very intently at the floor as I go.
Sounds good. Nola, you walk into kind of eyeing the floor, making sure it looks all right. Doesn't seem to be any difference than what you've seen before. Within that room, though, click the right button here. You do see 4 stone images looking like that.
Oh, it's little frog people on the wall there. Are they are they carved into the wall or are they?
They are not. They are statues as though they are standing within the room.
Okay. More statuary.
Interesting,
Might not
everyone.
actually be statues. All right. Yep, little frog dudes with spears.
At the end of that hallway down south there, you see a stone bower.
Oh. I'm gonna look down and see if I can see any of these scuff marks I saw earlier.
You see a few.
And are any of them consistent with the foot, potentially the feet of these statues?
Uh, that would seem reasonable.
All right.
And
Today has sucked
I
for
asked
frogs.
Voila, didn't that little mechanical thing say something about the remove petrification with the statue thing?
Yeah, he's still just walking in a circle.
Yeah. I think you're gonna put the petrified thing in the center of them lady statues, but I don't know that I want to meet any of these things right now, so I'm not really wanting to unpetrify.
Well, maybe
Yeah, it
we'll
looks
find
like
someone hot.
yeah.
At the bottom of that, you see a large snake, which is stone.
Not that thing.
These ones you've seen before. They are stone again this time.
The
But
same
there
as
are
Oh.
3 of them.
Ooh, the Greek.
Shouldn't we just break those statues for good measure?
I feel like that'd somehow be worse.
Also, there's
At
this
the bottom,
remove petrification situation that we forgot about. Not that we would
yeah,
want to do that, but
at the bottom of Stacy's hallway there is a stone bird humanoid.
That guy might have information.
these seem to be prisoners of types.
Or trophies.
Right, even that. But of who?
In the one to the north here, you see 2 looks like very look like almost elves.
Oh,
No, they don't look like almost elves. They look like elves. Bald
interesting.
elves.
Uh,
Stone, but yeah.
Um, do they have any kind of weaponry as part of their statues? Or
Bald
noticeable
bull.
armor?
You see some short swords
Fucking party white
on their
bullshit.
hilts. Crossbows on their back.
Do we see terror in the eyes of these things, or
You do not.
do they look They look
At the bottom of that next one, the south hallway, see a stone lizard folk.
Less hot.
And the hallways continue.
Ah.
In front of that portcullis, you see a stone squid face fucker.
Oh, fuck. No. No.
It's a squid
Bad.
face fucker. Is it a squid face fucker or is it a squid face fucker?
Right? And I'll let you decide that one. I think both are applicable, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a fucking alien fucking fuck pun.
Did everyone get that picture?
Yeah.
Or was it just...
Should have been, yeah.
It's bad news.
These
Yeah,
you've seen before and
hello.
dealt with. You've got 4 of those to the north in stone. To the south, you see those one-eyed demons that you've seen before. One of those. To the north, 5 of these.
Ew.
To the south, you see one very well-dressed and quite angry-looking orc.
A well-dressed orc.
Not so as well-dressed, like well-decked.
Oh.
We should help that one.
To the south, depending on who you might. Yeah, you might. To the south, looks like a couple of, at least one. No, it is just one giant badger.
This next one's a mushroom.
You did experience, I think, some of these. You see one of these that has been. Maybe you haven't seen those before.
I don't recall.
We will be.
Oh, here's Stacy's room. You see 6 goats to the north.
Wait, why is it my room?
Oh, that's just for fun. And to the south, you see one humanoid-looking rat. Or rat-like humanoid.
I have an overwhelming desire to check the end of the hallway to see if there's doors there.
Yeah, investigation check. Excellent. I think I'm missing a pin. Give me a second. The doorway or the wall to the north, that would open.
Oh, snap.
There's
I
a force
open
pulse door.
it immediately.
You push it open.
And I say, hey, look at this.
Somebody we want to unpetrify.
And there's a small room with a single humanoid statue.
That's what all those great marks on the
That's
floor
probably
are.
nothing.
People dragging these steps.
That's it, Joe? Just a small statue? Oh, okay.
Looks like that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
He'd be forever indebted to us for unpetrifying him.
That's
He'll
not
get
him.
the mad
That's not him. It's a representation. And it's
Do you
probably
think he'll
not...
give me the little cube thing if we unpetrify?
As you look back to your party, and they say, "Oh, wait a minute, guys! I know this guy. This is definitely not just some mundane." And you look back towards the statue, and there is. Remember those eyes you saw before? You haven't seen one of those.
New guy.
Did I just fucking die again? I'm gonna stop looking at that, and I'm gonna go over here.
You see above that statue, just staring towards you, this floating eye.
So I'll say that. I'll say floating eye, and I start.
I run over and shut the door.
I was
The
gonna
door.
say just wave. You're on candid camera.
That's the Mad Mage checking up on us.
So Sling runs over and attempts to shut the door.
Yep.
Door shuts.
I think those things can teleport, so I don't think that mattered much. I locked them in, but
So it might be another one of those simulacra of Halaster, like the one that I found in that weird teleport space that answers some questions. So it might be if we free them, we get to ask more questions.
I agree. I'm game.
How do
We
we
could.
free the eye thing or unpetrify the statue?
The statue.
So how do we do that?
Drag him out in the middle of those statues over there. The women.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't weigh 8,000 pounds. Also, the
Yeah.
other thing.
Time's up.
8,000 pounds though.
Times up.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to get like
Yeah.
do that whole thing where you get a bunch of things that you roll on the ground,
bunch of sticks.
logs.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of logs and you roll it and then you put one in front of the other one and then you turn it and bring it all in there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Roll.
Or Stacy gets her goblin minions and be like, "Hey, got some work to do."
Yeah, that's
Man,
right.
you're gonna kill them all. That thing's gonna fall over and kill like 10 at a time.
All right, well,
I
we got
like
some thinking to do.
Other than one room, you guys have other than one doorway up here, it looks like double doors. You've pretty well cleared this floor. So I think next time you will likely end up on the 3rd floor.
Nice.
Nice.
Only 21
Which I'm
more
assuming
floors
is
to go.
All right. Yeah.
down this way is where I think the way to go is.
Likely. Yeah. Those are some
Is it
pretty serious steps down.
Down, right? And then it'll say leads
Yep.
to level 3 or whatever. All right, well, good times. I didn't fucking die.
You didn't die and you gained a level.
I gained
Look at
2
that.
levels.
2 levels, yeah.
Oh, nice.
At least one
I
of
am
us
level
did.
3.
Jeez.
Do we have XP? I might even be close to level 4. I don't know.
At this point, you do not. I think I gave everything you had.
Didn't we
Really?
fight?
Nope.
Oh, there we
Nope.
go.
You had some more.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we did reach the
That
level.
pushes
All
us
right.
over, yeah.
Oh, you did. Son of a bitch.
Evasion.
So now you guys will
Oh,
be
yeah.
even better.
Oh, you guys get to level up next time? Yeah. Well, depending on how much we do before the next long rest, I might get there as well. I have to get 950, though.
Yeah, you might.
All right.
Thanks again,
All
guys.
right.
Good time.
times.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
Joe.
Thanks,
Good
Joe.
game, thanks.
See you guys
Yeah.
next week.
See you guys next week.
Yep.
All right. Look forward to it.
All right, so there they go, everybody. They're bouncing out. I'm going to move over to the slides. That was a pretty fun game. I need to turn the clock thing off. We don't need that. So that was the Friday game, and that's how we do it. For those of you that are still here hanging out watching, I'm going to give you the end of stream rewards. That's how I do it. That's what I do. The end of stream rewards, for those of you that might be new or don't know, is 100 gold pieces of Rob Tui chat economy, which is there. Also, you can do all of the things that I'm going to put in the chat right now. I'm going to put some commands in the chat. You can type any of those in. There are many more than that, obviously, but those are the main ones. You can type ! And then those words. It'll get you to our Discord server where you can come over and hang out, talk with some D&D and FG people, Fantasy Grounds people. You can go to my Patreon page if you like. There's support levels for as little as $1 there, so you can support me for $1, and also higher levels than that. You get free DMs, guild shit, and all that kind of stuff. You can cheer, you can subscribe to the stream. If you happen to be an Amazon Prime member, you can even subscribe to this channel for free. Doesn't cost you anything. I get credit for the sub, but you don't have to pay anything. So there you go. It's part of your Amazon Prime membership. You can also donate to the channel if you wish. Appreciate that. You can go to the DMs Guild and check the items I have for sale over there. Death Knight Squire just hit gold today. I was very excited about that. Today's sales over at the DMs Guild: 1, 3, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. So a little bit of above average day. 22. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter and subscribe to YouTube. We will be back with episode 14 next week. I'll have tonight's game up on YouTube in a little bit. Tomorrow is Arena Battles. Arena Battle 10, as a matter of fact. You still have 3 hours to sign up and get a guaranteed spot if you'd like to do it. Again, for those of you that don't know, and even if you're watching on this later on YouTube, Saturday nights we usually have Arena Battles, and what that is you show up. You don't have to, all you have to have done is read the rules. You don't even have to spend money on a Fantasy Grounds license. You can use a demo license. And we have pre-generated characters. So we have a draft. The pre-generated characters are all available to be viewed on D&D Beyond before the game. You don't have to have a D&D Beyond membership. You can just go to that website and look at the characters that I've built. There's 15 of them, and then we have a draft, and we fight it out. We duke it out mano-y-mano. Or hermana, whatever the case may be. So Saturday nights, everybody. Also keep in mind that if we don't get enough people to sign up for Saturday night PvP battles, which is 2, we need at least one person to fight another person. And there is one person signed up, so if we get one more person, it'll happen. If not, Saturday gets replaced with 5e pickup games, which is the Wednesday game. Which, again, all you have to do is show up and play. You don't need to have done any preparation. You can just show up and play. Anybody's welcome. We're very newbie-friendly on those games. Campaigns, not so newbie-friendly. If you break any of my rules, I kick your ass. But if you're new on the Wednesday game or even the Saturday game, as long as you've read the rules, you are free to make mistakes, and we don't yell at you. What else? So that's Wednesday, that's Friday, that's Saturday. Sunday is the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show. Last week we gave away about $1,000 worth of prizes. We do give away prizes every Sunday, but not necessarily that many. The last week was a pretty big week. We also did that back in June. I think June or July, where we gave away like $2,500 worth of stuff. So we're prone to doing that every once in a while, but there is usually at least one prize every Sunday. So you can come by to the Twitch channel, learn about Fantasy Grounds, ask your questions. And this week, Diablo Bob, who's been in the chat tonight, he's the guy that created the Critically Awesome Essentials, of which the first module in it is the one-click Druid, which I used up until I died last week. But it's cool because if you play Fantasy Grounds and you play a Druid, you can just, it's literally one click to wild shape into your form, and it changes your stats, and it changes your token, and it gives you all your attacks and everything. It's all just done for you, so you don't have to fuck around with monster stat blocks and any of this other garbage. It's all just automatic. And then when you either get hit by too many hit points or voluntarily shift out, it shifts you all back to what you were before. So there you go. That's how it works. So he's obviously going to be going over that on Sunday night, as well as giving us some advanced previews on some other things that he's got in the pipeline coming down the way for the future development on that. So there you go. I think that's everything, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I definitely appreciate all of the follows, all of the subs, all of the donations, all of the cheerbits, BitBoss. So Kennick is still BitBoss right there. He's still BitBoss at 525. What else? I think that's it, everybody. Today is Friday, so Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow's Battle Royale, which has now been renamed to Arena Battles. There's Arena Battle 10 right there. And So get signed up for that. If you don't know how to sign up, just come into Discord and I'll point you in the right direction. Kennick has just given everybody boss gift 10 tuies to everybody. Very generous. So good. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Friday night. I'm going to have to take some medication here soon, every 10 o'clock. I'm going to have to fix this goddamn weather station time fucking thing that I fucked up because I pushed a fucking wrong button on it. That's okay. I'm over it. I'm calmed down now. And I think I'm going to watch Bill Maher later. I like to watch him. He's funny. He talks about funny things. And I have HBO, and I want to get my money's worth out of it because Game of Thrones ain't on yet. Doesn't start till next month. What else? Black Monday is a good show if you haven't seen that. That's Showtime, though. What is happening? What am I trying? This is where the end I melt down and I just start talking about shit that doesn't mean anything. So rather than that, maybe I'll just end the stream. How about that? Yeah. Fantasy Grounds. I can close that because I don't need it. No, you know what I did? I didn't close it. I opened another one. That's the reverse of what I wanted to do. I wanted to close this one. All right. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. We hopefully will see you here tomorrow. Hopefully, some of you will want to play tomorrow. But if not, come by and watch anyway. And keep in mind that on Wednesdays and Saturdays, if we're doing 5e pickup games, but not if we're doing arena battles. And then also Fridays, you can use your chat XP like High Jumper did tonight. He bought a haste for one player. But there's all kinds of stuff in the stream store that you guys can do to affect the game. You can buy advantage, disadvantage, haste. You can even buy a short rest, long rest. You can resurrect somebody. Nobody resurrected me when I died the last week, but I did say that I think I said to the chat, don't do it, because I wanted to, I deserve to die. I fucked up. And otherwise, it's just all fun and games here, literally, at the Rob2E Twitch show. So that'll be it. I'm going to stop yapping. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you do enjoy the rest of your weekend. If we don't see you back here tomorrow, then we'll see you next time. And until that time, good gaming, everyone.